Hey, everybody. Welcome to another great episode of Drunk Wizard. Actually, the first official episode of Drinking with the Wizard, man. Because you know what happened last time? I tried to use Discord to do this and it didn't, we didn't get any bloody sound. Like we were able to cast the screen. People knew we were live and everybody was trying to run to Discord. And also, I know you guys tell me to hop on Discord more just to chat with you guys. We will be doing just some drunk and crazy chats, a little more uncensored. If you guys want to stream it to any of your platforms, you can. But if you just want, or if you just want to come chat, we can chat. Oh, we're live. It looks like we're. Let's see if we got the sound because we need. Can. But if you just want, or if you just want to come chat, we can chat. Oh, we're live. It looks like we're. Let's see if we got the sound. Okay, sound sounds crystal clear, which is cool. Dude, the sound quality on, I don't know what it is about StreamYard, but the sound is pretty nice. It's crispy. Or it could be my headset, or it could be that I'm just awesome. I don't know. All right, we're going to shoot the link to a couple locations. Let me get another drink, though. Is there a way to play music on here? I need to learn how to use the controls on this thing. It's like a spaceship. I feel like I'm on the Starship Enterprise, man. So basically, there's going to be a show where we can chat about video games, chat about WWE. You can come with say what's up to the Wizard. You can now be part of the action, be part of the show. Live viewer comments show up on StreamYard. This is an example. Click on a comment to show it on screen. One versus one me. You know what? We can do 1v1, but on Street Fighter 2, Super Street Fighter 2, the new challengers. How does that sound? All right, guys, let's get the link to the people. Because this is going to be kind of boring just by myself, right? Without any gameplay. Or is it? I don't know. It's pretty much the same thing as the other show, except without the game screen. Is there a way you could play a game on StreamYard while I talk and then still have guests? Oh, yeah, but then my screen would get really small. There's got to be a way to do it. Okay, let's freaking get the link to everyone on Discord. I don't know. I might put it in the chat, but sometimes we get trolls, so I might not do that. All right, guys. So, anyways, no, that sounds like a good idea, Teddy. That sounds like a good idea, man. But I don't know if it is. We'll see if it is. All right, let me get the link to everyone though before it gets too late. I mean, it's not even a matter that it gets too late. It's just that I sent it to a friend, but he's not able to come on. I was gonna do another stream with a couple people, but they weren't able to. And I was planning on doing this. So I was like, screw it, let's just do Drinking with the Wizard, right? Should do the most electrifying show. All right, let's get this to some people on Discord. Good thing I made my Discord, right? Yeah. That's totally a cool thing. All right, so oh, that's okay, Crypto Coffee. That's all good, bro. Let's see if we can even get a couple people in here. I know Kenny and Yoko will want to hop on. Yeah, because people are always telling me to do these group chats and do this stuff, so I'm doing it. I don't really have a topic. We could talk Wrestlepalooza. We could talk drinking. We could talk whatever. Or do you guys just want me to do a game stream? I don't know. I just wanted to open up the phones to the people sometimes, you know. Yoko, get your ass in here. You keep telling me you want to be on the show. But don't get weird about it. Don't get weird about it. Just be cool. Sometimes it gets weird. Okay, there you go. All right. So let's see if we can get Kenny up in here. Where's Kenny? I got to find Kenny. I knew I was messaging Kenny the other day. I can't find his DM. Where are my DMs? Are my DMs just like right here? I don't know where they're at. What the hell am I doing with my life? Oh, I could just like click on his profile and go from there. Okay. How do I message people? I need to learn how to use Discord better. I just don't know it. How's everybody doing tonight, though? This is Drinking with the Wizard. We're going to do some crazy stuff. You know, people. I guess people want me to be on. What were we on the other day? Oh, I was just live, but now you guys can join. So like, come join the party. Okay, it makes it even better. Slasher, what is up, dude? How are you? Good to see you, man. Just doing a little new little thing I'm trying out called Drinking with the Wizard. It's kind of where we all just hang out and talk about video games, WWE, just kind of chill. People are always like yelling at me that I don't go on Discord group chat enough. So I thought, well, not that I don't like Discord, but I'm just saying like this is also really good. Where? How come I can't find my messages? Wait. Oh, they're right here. Okay, here it is. I'm just like sending everyone the link right now. Slasher, how you been doing though? You've been streaming the video games and the movies and stuff. I gotta check you out, man. I gotta check out some of your stuff again. I'm not sure when you're live. I know you said you're live Saturday, so I gotta check it out though. All right, guys. I'm just inviting everyone from the stuff here. I mean on Discord and stuff. Still streaming, bro? That's good to hear. Yeah, me too. That's what I've been doing. I've been trying different stuff like this call-in show, as well as trying still doing the gaming shows. Later on, I'm gonna do like a gaming like competition show where people could play against me online. So I'm trying different things on here as well as just making content, but I always think it's good to do these shows because see, yesterday everybody wanted to jump on, but I'll just stay on for a bit. We're only been on for a few minutes. That's awesome, bro. Yeah, I noticed that sometimes you have those group chats with your friends where you guys review movies, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm trying to make this more like interactive, like where people could join the party. Share your referral link. Interesting. This is so cool that I could control the stream and look at the chat at the same time in the same program. It's kind of cool. I like that. And this is my first time like actually using StreamYard on YouTube, but I'll probably be using it quite a bit. I probably won't do every show like this, but I will be doing, of course, the gaming stuff more. That's what I do. But of course, we'll always also do something. I need another drink though. What's everyone drinking tonight? That's the question I want to know. What does everyone have in their cup? Because the best thing about waking up is liquor in your cup. I'm glad you're still streaming, bro. Yeah, streaming is fun. I enjoy it quite a bit. I like making videos too and making clips and making memes and content. Just making stuff in general. I'm having fun. Just creating anything or just chatting with people. That's what I like to do. I always feel like people forget that the internet was like to chat with people, like AOL chat and Yahoo chat and like message boards and stuff. That's why I actually like streaming because they do have like a little chat box. And then even going to other people's streams is fun because you could like go hop on their chats as well. What's up, Lewis? I sent you the link on Discord. It's also it's in my server, but I also DM'd it to you, bro. Oh, I told you, bro. I told you I was going to go live. The wizard is a man of his word, man. If I say I'm going to go live and I'm going to do the interactive chat thing, then I'm going to do it. I'm just getting used to the controls. I've only done a couple of streams with a couple buddies, like podcast on my one of my other pages under one of my other personas, which I'm not sure if I'll share that here because you might. I mean, that's not that you guys won't like that other persona, but the wizard is like pretty much my gamer persona, so I stick to this one. How you been, Lewis? Though, hope you've been doing good. I need another drink, guys. I guess like just wait a couple seconds while I go get another drink. I ate like way too much food. Just like yesterday, I had a huge sandwich with my friend, and today with my family, I had a huge dinner. It just sucks because you're trying to drink and get faded, and just the food, just the bread just soaks up all the goddamn alcohol. Okay, so anyways, guys, the link. If you guys are wondering where the link at's in my server on Discord, it is also on. I also DM'd it to all of you. Everybody last night was saying they wanted to have a group chat, and then now no one's showing up. They're probably still out partying. I went on too early for people. A lot of my buddies, they drink and they party, and then like 1 a.m, they're like in here chilling with me, which I'm usually up at those hours, but like, I'm getting older. I start crashing. So like 1, 2 in the morning. I used to be able to stay up till then and like still be like up, but then like I'll be crashing and stuff. But anyways, who's ready for WrestlePalooza? Who is gonna do the damn thing? Or do you guys want me to put the link in the chat? Oh, let me make some people mods. Hold up. Wait, can I make you mod from here? Or no, I don't think I can. Or can I? No, it doesn't let me. It doesn't let me make people mods from this program. I got to do it when I'm on actually. I'd hop on, but I have no way of getting the link, bro. Oh, okay. Do you guys want me to post it in the chat? If we get some trolls, we'll just kick them off, or I won't approve their thing. Sometimes there's trolls in here. Okay, let me get you the link. Hold up, I got the link right now. That might be easier just to post it to the chat, right? I think that's what it is. Let me get another drink though, real quick. But I will post the link. Okay, we're gonna post the link. Well, you know what? I don't need mods. I can ban people from here. If any trolls try to screw around, we're gonna. It's ban time, baby. No, just kidding. But no. Like if I don't know someone, I probably okay. There it is, guys. There's the link to StreamYard. You can hop on. Talk to the wizard. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Give me 1 second. I just go get another drink because too much food. I don't know why the hell I eat so much. Usually I just have like a little stack and then get faded and then eat more later. But I've been doing it wrong lately. Anyways, I gotta go grab my drink. Okay, I'll be right back. Thank you. Just give me 1 second. All right, guys, and we are back. I gotta set it up where I have like music breaks and stuff, like when I gotta leave to take a bathroom break or go get another beer. We need to set that up. I'm still learning. I don't even know how to do this radio thing. I mean, this is not even radio, but it just feels more like a radio show than when I do the gaming thing. When I do the gaming thing, it's kind of like a radio show, but I'm playing a game and talking. But this is just me talking, and I am the wizard. Oh, there's Slasher. What's up, dude? All right, let me add you to the stage. Let me see. I just gotta approve you. Oh, hey. There you are. What's up? How are you, Slasher?
How you doing? How you doing, bro?
Welcome to the show.
I finally get to talk to you. Talk to you. How you doing?
Yeah, man. That's why I did this. I always feel like I always did want to do an interactive thing, and I tried to do it with Discord, and we tried it last month, but then like we couldn't get any sound on the stream. I was like, well, that sucks. We can do it, but it's not going to work on the stream. But now I got StreamYard and it works perfect. So I'm like, yes.
You just started doing StreamYard?
Yeah, myself. I do a podcast with a couple buddies and they run the show. They host it. So I'm used to using StreamYard, but this is the first time that I host. Yeah, and I did a couple podcasts with a couple buddies on one of my other pages and it worked great. And I said, well, I'm going to stop being lazy and set it up for the Drinking with the Wizard show. And so, yeah, it's just like an interactive, kind of not just me playing a game and you guys watch me, but then like we could actually talk and chill. They didn't make it more interactive and stuff. So I thought, and people always tell me you're never on Discord, you don't do group chats. I'm like, well, now I'm going to do them live. So there we go.
Cool. StreamYard, actually, I've been using it for a couple of years. As of late, it's been running a little weird. There's just been weird stuff with Stream, like audio has been very weird. Like certain people, like it sound like they're underwater, like they're talking on a cell phone underwater. It's just
I noticed that. I noticed when I have guests that like they break up and stuff. I don't know if it's StreamYard or if it's the browser.
It's StreamYard.
I think it is StreamYard. I notice it works for me great when I use Opera. When I use like Chrome or like especially Firefox, it'll just crash and kick me off. But when I use Opera, it's so smooth. I don't know. I guess that's like the operating system for StreamYard. But not everybody uses Opera, so that's the thing, But I use it. I use it to host, and it's been working great. I was like, man, we had no problems the other night. Stayed on for like 4 hours. So I was like, yeah. Like when my friends were like, So now that we were like, we're just gonna stream for 1 hour. Then we're like, oh crap, it's been 4 hours.
Yeah.
We just did a Joe Rogan experience type of, at least the timing of it. It's kind of crazy. You just get carried away once you start talking and you get into like a topic that you love, like WWE or movies. You get, hey, Crypto Coffee, what's up, bro? Oh, there he is. Yeah, what's up, bro? Welcome to the show, man. We're here chilling with Slasher. You know, he also streams games and does podcasts, right?
Well, I did a wrestling one probably about an hour ago. I ended it. Maybe an hour and a half ago. I was talking about Lucha Underground.
Ooh.
Just do that. I'm going to start doing that on Fridays.
Oh, nice. Oh, so you're talking Lucha Underground. Are you talking old school Penta and Vampiro?
Yep.
And all those hardcore dark underground matches?
Yeah, it was
Ooh.
They had Penta, Phoenix, Mysterio ends up showing up there in like the middle of the first season. Alberto Del Rio shows up. Brian
I love that
Cage. Stuff. Yeah, it was like a mix of a lot of different types of guys. Willie Mack, you know that guy, the fat black guy, Willie Mack.
Oh yeah. You know what's crazy about Lucha Underground? Wasn't there a match with Penta and Chelsea Green? Because I went back and started watching some old matches, and I'm like, what the hell is this? Because I now see Chelsea Green and Penta in WWE, but this was before they were in WWE. And it's like, wait, a guy is fighting a girl?
Well, yeah, they did have guy versus girl matches. Yeah, they do.
I was like, I've never seen that in my life. I was like, you'd have like Stephanie McMahon like slap somebody or something and stuff like that, but it wasn't like a real match. I'm like, holy crap!
No, they have straight up dude versus chick matches.
That's pretty hardcore. That's pretty hardcore.
I don't know if Chelsea Green might have been there because it was 4 seasons. They had it for 4 seasons.
4 seasons, yeah.
And I think I only got to the beginning of season 2. So I didn't really see if Chelsea Green showed up there.
Wow, that's crazy. No, I've been watching that stuff because people were talking about Vampiro and he had a connection to Penta. And then so I went back and looked up Vampiro, and all this Lucha Underground stuff came up on YouTube. And I was like, what the hell is this? It looks all gothic and dark and bloody. I'm like, what is going on? Crypto Coffee, what's up, bro? Welcome to the show.
Guys? How y'all doing?
What's up? Doing good.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you guys. I'm super jet lagged, so it's 12 midnight here, so I'm pretty tired, but that's all right. I love wrestling, so.
Yeah, just hang out for a little bit if you can, man. It's all good. It's just a late show, we just kind of, people come in and out. We have some fun. Yeah, I love wrestling too. I think all of us, that's what's crazy. A lot of us retro gamers like wrestling. I'm seeing that as a common theme. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't enjoy new wrestling. I'm still a fan of the older stuff.
You just like the old school stuff, like Hulk Hogan and like Stone Cold and all that?
Well, it was when it got to when fucking COVID was running rampant and they started doing the empty arena shows all over the place. That really killed all of it for me.
Yeah, I wasn't watching during that, and I didn't even watch before that much. I didn't start watching until The Rock came back in 2024. That's when I started watching again, and then I kind of kept watching. Even though he left, I still found people I like in the new rosters, and I still like wrestling. It's still fun. I like violent stuff, so it's always entertaining to me.
I think what's going to happen here real soon, I think in the next couple of years with the WWE pricing, the way it's going, I understand what they're doing. I don't have a problem with it. They have every right to do what they're doing, but people are going to look for other wrestling, and they're going to look for things like Lucha Underground. They're going to look for stuff like NWA. They're going to look at TNA's still kind of watchable now, but it's just a matter of time before WWE buys them.
So like WWE just wants to buy everybody, right? Just like they bought the Worlds Collide.
AAA, yeah, they bought AAA.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So they're just like Pac-Man. They're just gonna consume everything. So you have to watch them. Hey, at least the Worlds Collide stuff is free on YouTube. It's not $30. You gotta look at the bright side. On that. I look at the bright side. If I can get any free wrestling, I'm happy. I'm like, well, yeah, the new PLEs are $30 a month. but at least I get Worlds Collide for free. So I try to look at the bright side of stuff. At least I get something. It just
Remember that it's a $50 pay-per-views.
Oh yeah. I never got. I think my dad actually did get the Hulk Hogan pay-per-view where he fought Andre the Giant. I think that's the only one. Yeah, I don't even know how much he paid. This was when I was a little kid, so I have no idea how much he paid. But it was probably like you said, $50-$60.
Well, you know what what I just saw this week?
What's up?
I was looking for some retro games during my traveling for work, and I walked into a store, and they had a bunch of games, video games, all that, and they had a wrestling belt, just a bunch of belts in cases, and they had a giant belt on the top I've never seen before. I'm like, what? I said, obviously somebody's a wrestling fan here, and the guy's like, yeah, the boss who owns the place is. He goes, I like wrestling too. And I'm like, what the heck? That belt is huge, and it looked legit. It was a WWF World Heavyweight title, and it wasn't the the winged angel or the winged the eagle belt.
The one with the green strap.
It was Andre the Giant's. There was an angle.
Yeah. Okay.
So this guy's got it.
Wait. How does he just have that though? That's crazy.
Well, he doesn't know how he attained it. So the owner wasn't there, but I was like, I've never seen. It's been on television, and it was big enough to fit his waist.
Whoa! So he just has that belt. Like that's crazy.
Yeah,
dude. Oh man, it would be crazy. Like if you walk into somebody's office and for some reason they had the $1 million man's belt. Like
he had one of those.
Yeah, it's like how do you have that?
Yeah.
Dude, that's so cool. I would be like, can I touch it, please? Can I get a picture with it? Yeah, I mean, like that's kind of cool,
it was cool.
Like that.
The only other place I went any cooler than that was, and I've got tons of pictures somewhere buried in my phone, but I think it was in 2016. I was in Daytona Beach, and I was just walking around, and I was getting hungry, so I was looking around, and I saw this sign for the Mayan Inn down there, and there was a sign for Jimmy Hart. It said Jimmy Hart's parking. I'm like, what the hell is this? And I looked, and it was Jimmy Hart had a bar down there. I'm like, get out of here. So I walk in, and there's Jimmy Hart just chilling, watching NBA basketball playoffs, and I was like, oh my God, it's Jimmy Hart. And he was such a nice dude, and he had so much memorabilia. I took tons of photos, and unfortunately the place went under a few years later, but he was such a gracious, nice guy, and he had all this Hogan stuff. He had all this NWO stuff, all the stuff from Beefcake and everybody he's ever represented as a manager. It was so cool.
Oh, that sounds so awesome to meet him and then have all that collectible stuff.
He looks like he's aged pretty well too, man.
Yeah. He looks so good. Like when he was out there with Hulk Hogan. It's like, you know what I mean? Like he takes care of himself. Like
what was interesting is when I walked into his place, like there was his wife actually is the bartender there. She used to be a Nitro girl, and she was really nice too. And there was one guy, and everybody's seen this guy before. He's friends with, we used to call him the Hulk. He was Hulk Hogan's biggest fan. He always dressed like Hogan during some of the WCW days. He was there actually, just chilling. And Jimmy, every time he talked to me, he took his glasses off. He was all gimmicked up, like he had the shoot on, the whole nine. But anytime he would talk to me, he always took his glasses down so he'd look me in the eye. I thought that was super cool.
That is so awesome of him. Yeah, that's so cool. He sounds like a really good guy. He looks like he's a good guy. The last time I saw him out there with Hulk Hogan, when they were, what was it, WrestleMania? Was that WrestleMania? I'm not sure.
I can't really. No, it was Raw. I think just Raw in LA.
The debut of Netflix.
Hogan.
It was the Netflix debut, I think. Yeah, that was so cool. I mean, Jimmy Hart's awesome. I miss Hulk Hogan. I liked Hulk Hogan. I grew up on Hulk Hogan, so I like.
So did I.
Yeah, I mean, like it's like your childhood hero. My childhood hero. Yeah, people don't understand. The new generation doesn't understand how it feels because I was like a little kid watching that stuff. So to me, I thought wrestling was real at the time. To me, it's still real. I don't care what Triple H says. But yeah. But anyways, like it was larger than life. You see this guy that looks like Superman lifting a giant up. Like you can't fake that though. Like the strength that he has, he still had that strength.
Hogan, no one. I don't care what the new fucking generation says because if exactly. Hogan, the new generation would not have their guys if it wasn't for Hogan.
Yeah, exactly. No one would be here without Hogan. You wouldn't have.
Hogan was the face of the two biggest boom periods in wrestling.
Yeah, he made wrestling like what it is, to like WrestleMania and everything they have now, all these SummerSlam, that was all him, like the first ones, Now
If he
it's
didn't
like,
do the heel turn with the NWO, Vince McMahon would not have had to change up and do the Attitude Era. If there was no NWO,
yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, and speaking of MWO, Razor Ramon's one of my favorites also.
Mine too.
Growing up, yeah. When I first saw his promo as a kid, I'm like, who is this guy? He's like, you just gotta reach out and take whatever you want. Does anyone got a problem with me taking what I want? I was like, dude, I want to be like this guy when I grow up, because I was just watching this dude. I was like, dude, yeah. I also love Razor Ramon. His promos were insane. To this day, if I can find his old promos, they're gold. You just don't get that anymore, because it felt so authentic. It just felt like that he was just being himself. Now it feels like some of the promos feel forced. Like they're just saying it.
Yeah.
And
Like it's highly micromanaged.
Like his micromanagers back then, they let them get crazy. Like he just bit that fruit and spit it in the guy's face. You don't get that kind of stuff anymore. It was just so, it was awesome. Especially watching that as a little kid, you're just like, wow, what the hell is this? This is great. $1 Million Man was also crazy. His promos were insane. But you just don't really get that anymore. Like the craziness.
The first time I saw Scott Hall was back in the day. Was in the AWA, because after Saturday afternoon and Saturday morning wrestling, you changed the channel and they would have AWA wrestling. And back then he was Big Scott Hall.
Yep.
He had this like long feathered hair and a big ass mustache.
So that was before the Razor Ramon stuff.
Way before it. Yep, like a decade before it.
Dude, I see you guys know about the old school stuff. People be telling me about the stuff way before Hulk Hogan and way before this. And I'm like, man, I feel like I missed out on a whole era, because I kind of started watching during Hulk Hogan, Under the Giant, Razor Ramon. That's when I first started. But there was stuff way before that, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So I want to go back and find those videos and watch all the old stuff. I need to really learn the wrestling history.
It's good stuff. Yeah. AWA was good. NWA was good.
Yeah, World Class was another.
World Class, yeah.
But this is where I got to see these guys before they came to WWF. I got to see Rick Rude in World Class. Like a year or two before he came to WWF.
Oh, I like Rick Rude. Rick Rude was awesome.
I got to see Ultimate Warrior when he was the Dingo Warrior in World Class.
He was Dingo Warrior. Yeah. Dude, Ultimate Warrior was also one of my favorites as a kid. I really liked Ultimate Warrior. He was really cool.
And the Road Warriors before the Legion of Doom was awesome.
Yep. The Road Warriors was what got me wanting to see other wrestling federations back then. Because like most kids my age and like where I grew up, I was introduced to wrestling through WWF, right? Yeah. So it's like one of those days they're changing the channel after WWF wrestling, and someone ends up landing on AWA wrestling. And I was completely oblivious to all other wrestling other than WWF. So like I'm sitting here watching this, I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. And then they bring out the freaking Road Warriors, and I'm like, where are these guys? Like, where were they hiding these guys the whole time? I was like, I want to see these guys all the time. And after seeing them, like, I wanted to find out. See, I never was, like, loyal to a federation. I watched everything. I wanted to see all of it.
Yeah, that's what I try to do now. I do want to see AEW stuff, but, like, I don't know how to watch it. People say I got to get a certain channel, a certain streaming app. But I have seen some clips of stuff.
I think it's TBS or TNT.
Yeah, just TBS and TNT.
Yeah, because I've seen clips from AEW, and I was like, well, I kind of want to watch that. There's some viral clips of their stuff going around that's crazy. I'm like, yeah.
Their pay-per-views are wild. They've always been awesome.
Yeah, I want to see Toni Storm, Timeless.
She's the best.
Yeah, I want to watch it just because of her even. And I'm like, man, because I've seen some clips of her saying some wild stuff and doing some wild stuff. I'm like, I don't know. I want to watch that. I kind of wish I was.
I just saw a clip on Twitter of a match she had. And this girl was stapling her tits. Like, this girl stapled her tit with a staple gun. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, they do some crazy stuff. They do some wild stuff, and they also say some wild stuff. It's a little more uncensored to WWE. They go pretty hardcore with the promos, like destroying people. That's kind of what I like. I miss that. I feel like on WWE, they don't go as hardcore as they used to. It's like they like
no, not like
they're
that.
trying to keep it PG-13. Like they're trying to not hurt anyone's feelings. And I'm like, no. Like, do you think Stone Cold cared about anyone's feelings? What the hell are you guys doing? Like, you know, you got to go back to that.
Yeah, they don't do what they did in the Attitude Era.
Attitude Era was awesome because they gave zero fucks. They destroyed people on the mic and in the ring. And that's why you loved it. Yeah.
It was awesome, but not everything they did was awesome.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, not everything was that awesome. Yeah.
The sex storylines were really stupid. Some of
you mean like the bra and panties matches? The bra and panties?
No, I mean like like Mark Henry having an affair with Mae Young and that sort
yeah,
of
there was like
garbage.
there was a lot of crazy stuff. But that was all Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon wanted to have his little sick fantasies come to life on there.
That was also like the 90s was full of stuff like that, you know.
Yeah, well, you had Jerry Springer in the 90s.
Billy Beavis and Butthead, Jerry Springer, Marilyn.
Yeah, it was all that craziness and that culture. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. Now people are just too sensitive. They'll get offended by that stuff. If you say bra and panties match, they'll be like, "Oh no, that's against feminism or some dumb crap like that." You know.
Yeah, they let a lot of the fucking complainers into the fucking fandom, and that's kind of what's
I never complained. To me, I just loved how hardcore it was. That's why I loved it as a kid and a teenager. I was like, this is insane. You don't know what's going to happen, you know? But like now it's kind of predictable. It's a little predictable, but I still enjoy some segments. But yeah, most of the shows now are kind of boring. But there'll be some segments that are pretty good and it's worth watching for that.
But that I saw stuff back in the day that like it was so like when you would watch the other federations and then watch WWF bring them in, and you would watch WWF pick up guys from other federations, he would like change them up. So of course you remember the Bushwhackers, how
I love the Bushwhackers.
They used to come out acting like mentally stunted morons, you know?
Yeah, they'd be eating like cans of sardines and stuff.
Yeah,
it was nuts.
Doing that stupid thing with their arms when they walk to the ring.
Yeah, dude, but I loved all that as a kid. As a kid, I thought that was so funny.
You know why? This is why I didn't love it as a kid, because I saw them before they came there, and they were violent. They were a violent, like, weapon-using tag team called the Sheep Herders.
Oh, so they were like hardcore.
Yep. They were very hardcore, bloody matches, like hitting people with the flagpole and like choking people out with chains and stuff like that.
That sounds like fun. See, I like those hardcore matches. That's why I don't get why people say wrestling's fake. I was like, yeah, say that to the people in Japan that do those barbed wire matches. How is that fake? You can't fake being thrown into barbed wire.
Did you ever see Terry Funk and Sabu? Did you ever see the barbed wire match that those guys had in ECW?
Ooh. Yeah, saw that.
Like they were stuck together in the barbed wire
when
the match was over. And they had to cut them out. They had to like actually like cut them out. It's like separate them. It was fucking crazy.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like it's only fake to a certain extent. But you're talking more underground wrestling and hardcore wrestling. That's not fake. You know, if it's just like the stuff where the guy's doing the acrobatics and the pretty moves, it's a little more fake. But you're talking hardcore, no, that's not fake. I can say, I mean, how are you gonna fake that? There's no way to fake it. It's like they're really getting hurt. They can just take it.
I noticed that though with the new crop of wrestlers, it used to be like 1 out of every 10 or 15 guys was a flippy dude. Now it's just flippy dude, flippy dude, flippy dude, flippy dude.
You mean like the acrobats, the guys that just jump?
The high flying stuff.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. Yeah, there's a lot of that now, and there's like less like strong hardcore guys.
It's more like big giant dudes, you know.
Yeah, the only ones they have of newer giant dudes is like Braun Breaker, Jacob Fatu, but it's not like a lot of them. You know, Roman Reigns is big,
It's
but
not.
you gotta like think about it. And most of them are just smaller guys or guys that do the jumping stuff. And yeah, I don't know. It's changed. But I don't know. I wish they would bring back more hardcore matches. Sometimes they have the street fight thing. That's the closest thing we get to hardcore where they do use weapons and it's like no disqualification. But they don't do that enough, I feel. I wish we could get more of that.
That's what you're finding in AEW.
I remember they.
Oh yeah, AW. Yeah, they do the hardcore, exactly.
A few years ago, remember when they tried to fool everyone into thinking they were bringing back the hardcore belts, and they brought in that stupid 24/7 belt that was just the comedy belt?
Oh, yeah, that was crazy.
They would have people winning it on like daytime freaking talk shows and stuff like that.
Yeah, they have like rappers carrying it around. That's what they've done lately. They had like what's his name, Travis Scott carrying it, and I'm like, what the hell, man? Like, what is this?
So bad.
That's the stuff that pisses me off about WWE now. Like they have Travis Scott, this rapper, come out with the hardcore belt. He doesn't do it. He slaps Cody Rhodes and then he just disappears, which is good. I didn't want him to come back because what the hell would he really do in the ring? He couldn't really do anything in the ring. You know, it's like he'd get his ass kicked in there. Like, it's like, why are they trying to just bring these rappers in there?
Well, they're not bringing that guy back ever, right?
No. Like his storyline is
boy or something.
Yeah, no, his storyline is dead, thankfully, because everyone was saying how stupid it was, and it was. He can't wrestle. It's like these guys are just gonna get their ass kicked in there, you know. It's like, what do you think? I don't know. It's like if I go in there, I know I'm gonna get my ass kicked. There's no point to it. So it's just, why do they even do that? I don't know. It's kind of like, you know, that guy I Show Speed, that streamer. He got speared by Braun Baker.
Yeah,
he seriously got hurt. And he has not come back. Yeah, because they're finding out that it's not a joke. I keep telling them, yeah, it's scripted, but you're still going to feel that impact. He's coming at you 23 miles per hour. Do you really think you can take that? Some guys can't.
Do you remember Umaga?
I do not.
You don't remember him?
No, and I remember him, but I would not want to get hit by him.
Did you see when he beat the shit out of Steve-O?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These guys,
Steve-O laughing. And he was supposed to be selling.
But Steve-O's different though because he does that hardcore.
Yeah, he takes a lot of pain. That dude.
Yeah, dude. Like to him, that's not gonna do nothing because this guy jumps out of like exploding shopping carts with like concrete exploding around his head, and he finds it funny. So yeah, that guy's psychotic. That's a little different. Steve-O, I think, would be perfect for wrestling because I think to him, the more it hurts, the more fun he's having.
Yeah, Steve-O is basically like a human crash test dummy.
Yeah, he's a human crash test. Like Steve-O's like the harder you hit me, the faster you come at me, the more I'm loving it. Because
he didn't seem to be enjoying it. Where Steve-O started laughing when Umaga's leaving the ring, and Umaga turns back and saw Steve-O laughing, and he wasn't having any of it. He came back in the ring, and and
he's like, okay, this time I'm not going to play with you. I'm going to show you.
He laid into him, man.
Yeah, I bet you. Yeah, you shouldn't never laugh at someone like Umaga or none of these big guys. Yeah, I wouldn't laugh at none of them. I'd just be like, I just pretend to die if they even like touch me with their pinky. I'm like, oh, it hurts though. You know, that's what me. Let me go. And then like, no, I just would never get in the ring with someone like Umaga. That's scary. Screw that crap. Like I'm scared. I'm like, no. Who do you guys think you could take in a WWE ring? I think I could take Dom Mysterio. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, being in the condition I'm in, I told you what I got.
Oh yeah. Never mind. Yeah, but if you were like in a better condition, who do you think you might be able to take?
Any of the chicks, any of them.
Dude, I don't think I could take Rhea Ripley.
No, please, I could.
You could?
Oh yeah, I would be able to. I don't care how many weights she lifts. I'm not losing a fist fight to Rhea Ripley.
Oh, okay. You mean like a real fight? Yeah. Okay. Oh, never mind. Yeah, that could, I believe that. Yeah, I'm kind of scared. I'm a little scared of her. Like I don't know. She looks strong. She looks strong. I'm not gonna lie. China used to scare me as a kid. I'd be like, I would not want to be in a headlock with that woman. Like she looked pretty strong. She took on some of the dudes. China used to take on some of the dudes. That was what was crazy back then. It's like,
I remember she started looking a little better. Like she did this thing where she like chiseled down her jaw, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
like her mid, even like her entire midsection, it started to get like slimmed down. I don't know.
Right. She
I
wasn't
don't know
as
what kind.
bulky.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know what kind of surgery you could get to have that happen, but
I don't know. She had a lot of money, so I'm pretty sure she could do some stuff. But yeah, she did look more attractive towards the end there.
yeah, she was looking a little better towards the end.
But when
As
she was
became a
really
porn star.
muscular, I was kind of scared of her as a teenager. I was like, man, that lady looks like she could kick my ass.
And then she became a crazy ass drug addict porn star.
Yeah, that's sad though. The way she died early and stuff. That
Yeah,
was
it
pretty
is.
sad.
It really is.
It kind of sucks. I was a fan of her, as a teen. So I was like, man, China, yeah, that's crazy. It's like, man, it's crazy stuff though.
So many of them are dead, man. So many of them.
Mhm.
Even Attitude Era people, like not just the old school days, but Attitude Era people.
Yeah, we lost like Chris Benoit. We lost, like the Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man, Hulk Hogan. But you say those guys are more old school. But I
Eddie
just feel-
Guerrero.
Eddie Guerrero. Yeah,
Test died.
that's crazy because I grew up watching all these people and now they're just like not here. It's like, what the hell, man? Because it feels like it was just yesterday. It's like, man, it felt like yesterday I was just in high school. I was 17 years old watching these people, or I was a little kid watching Hulk Hogan, and then now it's like I didn't watch wrestling forever, like because I just stopped watching. I don't know why. And then like someone was telling, I saw a clip, and like The Rock is gonna be on WWE. I was like, oh, okay, I like The Rock. I didn't know he was still doing wrestling, and yeah, they're like, he's gonna be part of some storyline and all this and that. And I got back into it, and I started watching again. So.
He comes back when he has nothing better to do. It seems.
Or like people say when he wants to promote a movie, when he's gonna promote his next big film, it's like finally. Yeah, I don't know. I just have this thing. I still like The Rock because I guess I grew up with him, so I think of my childhood and the happiness I felt back then. It's psychological. I know it's not like the same anymore, but
It's a lot of things when I hear.
it's nostalgia. It's nostalgia.
His
It's just like
his Hollywood ego, though. Like,
yeah. Well, The Rock always had kind of like an ego, don't you think? Like
he has something where he can't get beat up in his movies.
yeah. It's like a clause in the contract. Yeah, no, what's
come
crazy
on.
though,
It's a movie. Come on.
right?
Like,
It's like where he can't lose. He could get beat up, but he won't be the one that loses the fight on
that's so
screen.
lame.
I know. Is that what he did in WWF too? Probably.
I think it was the Fast and the Furious movies or something, where both him and Vin Diesel had that in their contracts or something.
You know what I think? I think they should have let them fight for real, and whoever wins.
Whoever wins gets that clause in their contract that they can't.
Yeah, I think they should just. Yeah, like if you really think you're the best, then you guys throw down for real. Last man standing gets to have that on camera. I mean, listen. If you're really the people's champion, I would never do stuff like that. If I lose, I lose. It's like whatever, It's like you're really gonna be that picky.
Yeah,
I'm pretty.
It's not real,
Yeah. It's like it's great. Lewis, thank you so much for the props, dude. Lewis says great show so far. Oh, thank you, dude. This is the first time we do like a multi-stream, so I'm glad you like it. You should hop on with us, unless you're not able to, bro. But if you can, I put the link on here and also in Discord. Rob, what is up? I'm not sure what those comments mean. Robinson's. I'm not sure, man. Anyways, yeah, The Rock. I like The Rock, but yeah, I've been hearing stuff about him, like where he did those things with the contract, and I was like, that's kind of weird. I don't know about that stuff. Like,
there was something too that he did in like when he did the Black Adam movie. Something like it.
He wanted to have full creative control, and then it flopped.
Yeah, and they like forced Henry Cavill completely out, right? They didn't.
Yeah. You can't. How are you gonna do that? You can't. In a movie, a lot of people play a part in it. It can't just be like this one guy rules. Like it's gonna suck if you do it like that. Like, and I've had to learn that too. Like when I work with friends on projects, sometimes I do think my ideas are the best, but when we start talking, it's like, wait, if we combine these ideas, your idea might be even better. And yeah, you gotta like not have an ego, otherwise you screw yourself. Because it's like the people think I'm always right. It should be my way. It's like, yeah, someone could have the best idea to help the movie or whatever project go really good, and then yeah, it's like Yeah, but I don't know. I just think I like The Rock because I grew up on him. I guess I just identify those times with this, but it's not the same. I think, yeah, it's just not the same. But yeah. But don't you think The Rock always had an ego, even in WWF? He
I'm
always
sure
kind
he
of had.
did. I'm sure.
Yeah, he's always had an ego, like especially since the fans would chant his name and they like really liked him. There was a time when he was like one of the top. They were just so they really idolized him. So I think that all got to his head. So when he went to Hollywood, he took that same mentality of like everyone thinks I'm the best.
Oh, I'm sure Hollywood made it even worse, bro.
Right. Once he had Hollywood
Hollywood
success,
blew
now
it
he's
up
like,
like a
yeah,
hot air balloon, you know.
yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, I just think I like The Rock because he would just destroy people on the mic. I thought he was funny. I always thought he was arrogant though. He was arrogant. I remember the first time I saw him, I didn't like him. I was like, who does this guy think he is? Then he just started saying some funny stuff. I was like, oh, okay, I get it. This guy's
Well,
funny.
when you first saw him, was he The Rock yet, or was he still Rocky Maivia?
He was already The Rock. It was in the
Okay.
90s. I tuned
Oh,
in.
so it was Nation
I
of
see-
Domination era Rock, right?
I think he was already by himself, and he
Oh,
was
okay.
like in this really nice sparkly shirt. He was in these sunglasses, and he was just talking trash, and he was just acting like he was the best. I was like, who the hell does this guy think he is? Because I came from like Hulk Hogan era. Then he started like really saying some funny stuff on the mic. I was like, okay, I get why people like this guy. Then I became a fan after that. But I remember the first impression of him, I didn't really even like him. Yeah,
when
great.
I first saw it was Nation of Domination era.
Oh, that's when he had Farouk and what was the other guy?
Yeah, it was Farouk, D'Lo, Godfather.
Oh, I
I think
love
they
The
did-
Godfather.
They brought in Ahmed Johnson for like a week or two, and then they jumped him out.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love-
Ahmed was a dumbass.
Yeah, I always hear people coming up with stories of him about
Let's
how
talk-
dumb he
let's talk-
was.
Let's talk about the Godfather. Did you guys remember when he was Papa Shanga?
Papa Shango.
Oh yeah, I love
Dude,
Papa Shango.
I love that gimmick.
Yes.
I wish they would have ran with that gimmick longer. They didn't run with it that long.
Dude, that was so creepy and spooky,
Yep.
and especially when weird stuff would happen that was unexplained. Imagine Papa Shanga versus Undertaker.
But yeah, it's
You know what I mean? They could have done.
that
Dude.
the face paint was some of the best face paint I saw on any wrestler.
Yeah, and remember that theme song that was hella creepy when he would walk out? Dude,
Yeah.
when I was a kid, I would get chills. And then there was all the smoke and crap coming out of the skulls. He had all this like weird magic stuff. I was like, what the hell am I watching? But I loved it. I was like, that's why wrestling was so cool. You didn't know what was going to happen next. It was so good back then.
He put a curse on the Ultimate Warrior. And
Yeah, that was nuts.
that black stuff started leaking out of Ultimate Warrior's hair.
Yeah, dude, that was nuts. I was like, holy crap. How did they do that? I was like, how did they have such advanced special effects in the 80s? That's what I was wondering. I was like,
I was like, how did they hide that in his hair?
yeah, I was like, what kind of effects that these people have? I was like, why can't they do stuff like that now that they actually have good effects? I'm like, I feel like it's such a waste now. They have all this technology. They could be doing stuff like that, especially with the White Six. I mean, come on, what are they doing? And they could make it really scary.
Oh
Like,
man, that guy. It's just that watching what they did wrong with that guy for years. That was another thing that bothered me about newer wrestling. It's like by the time they gave him the title, like it didn't
Yeah.
matter anymore. Like it was way too late. It was way too late.
it's like they take too long to actually give
Pull the
people
trigger
time.
on it. Yeah.
That's what I feel like. People even say that now. There's so many good wrestlers that are newer, but they're just concentrating on John Cena, which he's about to retire. So I guess they're like, let him hold the belt one last time. But there's so much newer talent that's good, and they're not even letting him get the title. And I'm like, yeah, like what are they doing? They're not trying to build a new talent. Now they just brought back Brock Lesnar, so they're just playing on nostalgia. Like, oh look, John Cena's back.
Yep.
The Rock is back. Oh, Brock Lesnar's back. But they're not. What are they doing with the new talent? They're not doing anything with them. They're like, yeah, in other words, they're saying the new stuff sucks. So let's remember back when Brock Lesnar was here and he was kicking ass. Yeah, remember? Yep, $30. Give us $30. That's what they're trying. That's not going to work on me. It's like I'm not paying $30 for that PLE. It's like, yeah, like I like Brock Lesnar and all, but I've seen him. I saw him in his prime. He was better
Well,
back in the early 2000s, like in my
and like it's kind of started around the time of when Vince bought WCW, where
yeah.
it's like it seemed like he didn't want to create megastars like he used to back then. Like in the 80s, like
Yeah.
80% of the roster was megastars in the 80s.
Yeah. Everyone was big. Like Ultimate Warrior was big.
Yeah,
Like
Jake the
Macho Man
Snake,
was
Ted
big.
DiBiase, Mr. Perfect, Rick Rude,
Right. All these
You
are
know?
names that people remember. And
Boss
like,
Man, Earthquake.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so many guys that like they actually put time and effort into them. And I don't know.
Yeah, and they really
It's
developed
weird.
their characters and storylines. It was,
Yep.
and you know what I miss about WWE? Remember the finishers? Remember when Big Boss Man would handcuff him to the ring and beat him up with a nightstick?
Oh, the
They-
aftermatch beatdown. Hell yes.
Yeah,
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah, or $1 Million Man would shove money in their mouth,
Yeah.
or Jake the Snake would put the snake on them.
Yeah.
Where the hell are the finishers
No,
now?
they don't do that no more. The post.
Yeah, like, did you know that I think that Mortal Kombat got the finishers from WWE? Because who did it first? It was WWE that did finishers like that. They weren't fatalities, but still, it was like the finishing thing, to finish the guy.
Well, that was more of a post-match beatdown,
Right. It was more of that, but I loved it. As a kid, I was like, oh yeah, the handcuffs are coming out.
But then they would do other things like where Rick Rude would pick a girl out of the audience.
Oh yeah, just kiss her.
And
Yeah.
kiss her, and then like lay her down on the mat, and then start doing like the gyrating his balls in her face thing.
Yeah, that was crazy. We don't get that anymore. It was so good. I don't know what
Rick
happened.
Rude was hilarious, man.
Yeah, Rick Rude was awesome. Ravishing Rick Rude, right? Yeah, he was.
He was
The
hilarious.
Ravishing
Oh my
Rick
God.
Rude.
Oh my
The other
God.
guy that they tried to do that was like Rick Rude wasn't as good was Val Venus. But Rick Rude's the OG, right? Like they're both were good, but I think Rick Rude was just the guy.
Yeah, Val Venus didn't have the charisma that Rick Rude
Yeah, he didn't have the charisma. Rick Rude was the OG. You're never gonna get that again.
Never.
They'll try to duplicate that, but it can never be
Yeah.
like that. It was just so good.
You
Same
can't-
thing like Shawn Michaels back then, when he was the Purdy boy, like that. He was so funny. He'd be in interviews with a mirror, combing his hair. Look,
Oh, my favorite things they used to do was Mr. Perfect playing sports.
dude. Remember he would just shoot those crazy half-court shots and all this crazy stuff.
Behind, like over his head, not looking.
Yeah.
My favorite was when he threw the football one where he throws himself an 80-yard bomb. He threw it to himself. Oh,
Yeah,
God,
he's like, it's not easy being this perfect.
He's my favorite. He's my all-time favorite. Kurt Hennig. That dude's
Kurt Hennig was, dude, when I grew up watching them, I thought, is this guy really perfect? Because the way he would like jump over the ropes, he did his moves, and then he'd do all these crazy, amazing feats. I was like, this is Mr. Perfect. I mean, he was like a real life Superman,
The thing where he would spit the gum out in the air and then smack it across the
Yeah.
And he'd throw the towel and Bobby Heenan would catch it.
Oh yeah. I also miss Bobby the Brain Heenan. Yeah.
Bobby Heenan is the best ever on the mic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't
Ever.
get that anymore. Bobby Heenan, Bobby the Brain Heenan. I remember growing up on him too, and like, you just don't get that anymore. It's like cool.
Nah, you don't.
It's cool, but it's not as cool as it was back then. It was just better. It just was.
What I think it was with Vince, I think it was Vince not wanting anyone to be like The Rock and run away while they have the mega popularity that they have. So,
Right. Rock was like, I'm going to Hollywood. Well, Rock was smart though. Rock didn't want to ruin his back like Hulk Hogan did. So he's like, I better get out now before I destroy my own body, right? But then that's why he just comes back once in a while. He might do a match here and there, but at the same time, Vince didn't want that. You're right.
But the way he used to do it, I remember the way they used to do the promos, where it would be Mean Gene standing in the back with the WWF sign behind him. All right.
Oh yeah.
One guy would come in, he'd interview him. The guy would walk away, and then another dude would come up. It's like they got to bang all these promos out in a row.
Oh yeah,
That
they're
was
just
a great. That was
recording.
a
Yeah.
great way of doing it. You got
No,
you
yeah,
got
just get it's just like
everybody
that.
in there. You know.
Yeah, just get all the clips you can while the camera's rolling. Exactly.
You know, everyone got their time to shine on the mic at least for a little bit. You know, plus they were like always usually promoting the upcoming house shows and stuff too. That was like the main focus of it. But at least you got to give the guys mic time. Like,
Yeah,
it was great the way they did it.
It's crazy. Yeah, growing up, I remember watching Mean Gene when he first introduced Andre the Giant, and I'm just watching this as a little kid. I was like, "Whoa, that guy's huge! Like, what's going on? The giants exist?" Because I'm just as a little kid, I'm innocent, so I'm looking and I'm like, "Wow, giants are real." It was just larger than life. Wrestling was larger than life back then. There's all this crazy stuff you're seeing, and I'm just like, "Yeah, like this is so awesome." And then the '90s was good. I liked the early 2000s, and after that, I stopped watching. I can't remember why exactly.
Okay, mid to late, actually late 90s was good because, oh my God, 1993, 1994 WWF. Oh my God, it was bad. They had some bad gimmicks. They had some really bad gimmicks.
Yeah. I watched in the '80s, and then I started watching again like in the late '90s. So I missed kind of like what was in between that.
The
Then
new generation, you missed that era?
I missed the new generation, but I started watching once Stone Cold and The Rock were pretty established. That's when I started watching, and I was like, I thought that was badass. I didn't see them develop as like who they were going to become, but I did see them at their peak, and then like of course Undertaker and Kane, Triple H and DX, all that. So it was like a great era for me because I'm like, yeah, man, there's so much good stuff all at once. You just had so much to choose from. You didn't say anything sucked because it was the main guys and other guys were good. Everyone was like pretty good. And then '80s was the same to me. There was a lot of people I liked. Now it's like I like a few people out of the roster. It's not a lot that I actually like super like, but I'll watch for them.
It's watered down.
Yeah, it's watered down. It's kind of like, oh, people say I only watch for Roman Reigns. I watch for CM Punk or whoever, Jacob Fatu or Braun Breaker or like whoever their favorite is. It's like I just watch for his match. So we're watching 2 hours of show to see one or two matches, basically.
I'll be back. I'll be back in a minute. I gotta hit the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Oh, that's fine. I'm gonna get another drink. So yeah, I'll just keep it going. All right, guys. Thank you guys always for tuning in, guys. We're just talking a little WWE. Sometimes we talk gaming on here. I mean, we talk a lot of stuff. WWE gaming, toys, just a lot of cool stuff, What is tonight? It's Friday night. It's still Friday night, yeah. So if you guys wanna join, you can join at the link. Let us know. Umaga was a menace. That's right, Lewis. You're right about that, bro. That's like for sure. He certainly was. That's the thing about Umaga. He was definitely. I've only been on for like an hour. Yeah, I haven't been on that long. Yesterday everyone wanted to join. A lot of my buddies. I mean, they actually joined the stream and they wanted me to do a Discord call, and that's a funny thing. Now I'm on here, but oh, Crypto Coffee, I see your light up Pac-Man. That's cool. Dude, I want that Pac-Man. Let me have it, or tell me where I can buy one. It's pretty cool. Oh, that's really cool. That must look cool at night if you turn on the lights, like put them on dim, and then just have the little Pac-Man glowing there. Yeah, imagine having the Pac-Man glowing while you're having a drink, and then yeah, that's pretty cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so what are we doing now? Huh, interesting. All right, so guys, we are not even that drunk right now, but we're gonna get more drunk. You know how it is. Late night with the wizard, chilling with the wizard. drinking with the wizard, you know. Yeah, so I might do a little game stream after this. I don't know. But this is fun, guys. Always remember, you guys are always free to hop on. And yeah, good times, Lewis. Thank you, Crypto Coffee, for jumping on, as well as Slasher. These guys are awesome. Yeah, I always thought it'd be cool to have people on the show and not just always be me playing the video game and talking, which is also kind of cool. You know, it's always fun to do that. I love gaming, so it's always going to be fun.
Oh, sorry, I'm back.
Oh, that's all right, man. Yeah, no, don't worry about it. I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna get another drink.
Oh, I went through radiation a couple of weeks ago, and my bladder's been freaking, I don't know.
Oh man, sorry to hear about that. I hope you recover and feel better soon, man. I'm sorry about that.
That's, certain things are working out, and other things are just staying the same. Whatever was in my liver is all cleared up, so that's a good sign.
That's good, man. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome, my friend. Yeah. Man, but yeah, wrestling's always been fun to me. And I get it. Yeah, I also like the old school stuff a lot more. The new stuff, it's good, but like you said, it just feels, they keep just bringing people back, from the old school. And they'll be like, yeah, look who's back. And it's not really like, oh, this new person that's here is going to be the next star.
They seem to have less of a clue with the future of things now than they ever did with Vince there. The way they just start stuff
I feel like they had a better direction with Vince. Now they don't know what to do.
Like Cena's not a heel or something now?
Yeah, he was a heel, then he turned back to a face. And now they're hinting at him becoming a heel again to fight against Brock Lesnar so that he could be Super Cena. Supposedly when he's a heel, he's Super Cena. So he's going to become Super Cena so he could beat Brock Lesnar, but not even fighting for a title match. Like, what the hell is that? That's the main event. So it's like, yeah, man, we turned him heel, we turned him face, he lost the belt, and we're turning him heel again to not even fight back for the belt, just to go beat up Brock Lesnar. I'm like, what the hell are they doing? I don't even know, man. That's why I'm like, I'm not paying $30 for that crap. They want you to get ESPN and pay $30 for the pay-per-views. I'm like, I'm not paying $30. Now they do say The Rock's gonna main event, not WrestleMania in 2027. They're already talking about that. So in the future, I might pay $30 for that. Rock versus Roman, because I'm a fan of both. But it's like, they know they got to do stuff like, oh, Lewis is here. Okay, let me bring him in.
Isn't Roman Reigns barely there?
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up,
hey,
Lewis?
What's up? Nice to meet you.
Hey, same here. So I hear some Wrestle Talk. Let's get it going.
Oh yeah, bro. We're definitely doing the Wrestle Talk. It's like, yeah, Roman Reigns. Yeah, he's there. He's been there more than he has actually in a long time lately. But
all the info I have on new wrestling is clips on Twitter. So it's not like I even am positive about it.
It's not like you watch Raw or anything. Yeah.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked Roman Reigns when I came back because of The Rock. When I saw Roman finally in action, because I saw him back in the day, but I never really paid attention. And then when I came back, I started paying attention. But he was already in his, tribal chief. I heard that's his best character. So I didn't know that it was already developed. And I was like, yeah, I kind of like him, And now I watch, but. Yeah, stuff like that. They want to do Roman versus Rock in 2027. They want The Rock to come back in main event. It's in Saudi Arabia, so I guess.
Yeah, I heard. Oh man.
So yeah, the king is paying lots of money for The Rock to be there. It seems like it's all become about money now.
I heard Royal Rumble is also doing a 2-night show in Saudi.
Wow, so it's gonna just be
2-night Royal Rumble, man.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy. So it's just gonna be Saudi Arabia WWE. Oh my
Pretty
god!
much.
It's because Money Talks is they have a lot of
Blood
gold coins.
Money Wrestling Entertainment.
Yeah, no, it's because they have a lot of gold coins, and Triple H wants those coins, and he's like, well, yeah, he's like, I can get you the Rock. I'll get you the Rock. Yeah, the Rock will do it.
It's really, it's really just about that promotional value.
That's what it's become, man. It's not even, yeah. It's like I just hope that when they bring The Rock back, they don't just say, "Oh, he just main eventing for no reason." I hope they do a storyline, some kind of development. I hope they just don't just say, "Yeah, the king wanted him here, the king of Saudi Arabia, so The Rock is here main eventing because he's getting paid millions of dollars to do it."
I remember it was around the time when they started doing those Saudi shows,
Yeah,
and the king like had no idea about modern wrestling, so he thought he was going to be getting like the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah,
Are you
I remember
serious?
that.
Yeah,
He was so very far behind all the time. He thought Ultimate Warrior and Yokozuna were still alive, and he requested them.
So was he like, "I want Hulk Hogan" or something like that?
probably.
Yeah, I think that was back at the Greatest Royal Rumble back in 2018. One of the people he requested that he didn't know was long deceased was Yokozuna. So for the Greatest Royal Rumble, they brought in some fat sumo wrestler guy who was very similar to Yokozuna. So they brought him in thinking it was the closest thing.
This is funny as hell, dude.
They're like, quick, get me a fat guy.
Yeah, Giddy Honda from Street Fighter. Oh my god, dude, that's funny as hell. Oh, so I kind of get why the king wants The Rock. He's thinking of the nostalgia. He's like, well, I saw The Rock back when I was younger. I want The Rock here. I'll pay millions of dollars to make sure he's here. Yeah, that's what's going on. And
Of course, money talks.
Yeah, and The Rock's gonna get what he wants because he's like, yeah, you wanted Cody, but you're getting me. Me versus Roman. It's gonna be him versus Roman, I'm telling you. And The Rock's gonna say, "That's right, I always win in the end." He's gonna gloat. Oh man, this is great. I kind of like it though because I'm on The Rock side sometimes. You know, I like The Rock. I'm a
Don't
Rock
cross
fan.
the final boss.
Yeah, don't cross the. You know now, and he said you'll never see the final boss, but then he's like, "Well, Saudi Arabia says you will." No, millions of dollars say you will see the final boss. Oh man. Yeah, they got to make him go crazy hardcore and just start whipping everybody with the weight belt and just like go on a rampage, just taking people out. He needs to go after the people that are messing with Roman Reigns now, like Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. Rock needs to just be unleashed on all of Roman's enemies. Well, no, that wouldn't make sense because he's supposed to fight Roman, so he might join them or something. I don't know. Either way, he needs to go on a rampage. And just
Yeah, I really would like to see that, but I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon because it looks like Rock is really he's really getting serious about his movie career going forward.
Yeah, he said he's really locked in with that. But I just think that a big payday in 2027 might make him come back for one last WrestleMania.
Oh, he's supposed to be getting some sort of Oscar buzz for that one he got coming out.
The Smashing Machine.
Yeah, what do you guys think of that movie? Have you guys seen it? Are you guys going to see it? Yeah, what do you think guys think of the Smashing Machine?
I don't think it comes out till October.
Oh, so the people that are talking about it are just seeing the pre-screenings.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much exclusive for the cast members.
Oh yeah, because I'm like, how the hell did anybody see this already? Like they're talking about it's so good. The reviews were like, I'm like, who saw this movie? Like who's reviewing it? Oh, okay, it's the pre-screening. Or
Yeah,
maybe
they did like a little test screening of the movie, and judging by that applause, and The Rock was even overwhelmed by it. Yeah,
he was.
it should be something special.
Yeah, I want to watch it. I saw the clips before, like the promo clips, like last year. I thought it looked good, so I don't know. I want to check it out. I do want to check it out. I like the fighting, so I think it'll be good.
Did anyone see Iron Claw?
Yeah, that movie was robbed of the Oscars, I have to say.
Yeah, I heard certain things about it that like just kind of had me shaking my head. Like they merged two of the Von Erichs into like one character, something like that.
I don't think I heard about that, but I did remember hearing some complaints about how they left some family members out.
Yeah, That's one of the ones who killed himself. Yes, yeah.
Whoa, that's crazy. That's some crazy stuff right there.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
well,
that was
all the-
Terry.
like most of the Von Erichs killed themselves.
Wow.
The one I know of was Terry. No, not Terry. Carrie Von Erich. Yeah.
Yeah, he was the one. He was the Texas Tornado in WWF. He had 1 foot.
Oh
That guy
God.
was legit wrestling with 1 foot.
Just that name itself would want me to end it all as well.
What, Texas Tornado?
Yeah, that just sounds like something really bad. Like I just
Yeah, that's obviously pretty much a Vince creative decision.
Oh yeah, of
that's
course.
yeah, it's gotta be Vince McMahon. Yeah, Vince did a
The
lot
guy
of
who
things.
came up with the Red Rooster and the Brooklyn Brawler.
Who came up
Oh,
with
yeah.
Doink the Clown? Was
The
that also Vince?
gobbledygooker.
The gobbledygook.
Yeah, I mean,
guy-
well, Vince invented Doink the Clown too, right?
I mean, the guy who thought it'd be a good idea to have a Caucasian male pretending to be African.
Oh, Akeem.
Yes.
Were you guys watching before they introduced the gobbledygooker and they were bringing the egg all around, all over wherever they had shows?
Yeah, I heard that was a real bummer. I heard it was a real bummer, the result, because nobody was expecting a giant chicken to pop out of that thing. People were expecting like a genuine surprise, like a new wrestler or something. They thought,
Yeah,
I think people thought it would be Sid Justice that would be coming out of the egg.
I remember the Undertaker said he thought it was going to be him coming out of the egg for a minute.
Yeah, in the gobbledygooker costume. Yeah,
They premiered the same night. Undertaker and the gobbledygooker.
man, that guy dodged a bullet big time.
He sure
Yes, he
did.
did. Yes, he
He
did.
sure did.
Hey, speaking
Yeah,
of the Undertaker, what do you guys think about the Undertaker chokeslamming Trick Williams? See, I'll call us slurring my words already. It's time for another one though.
Oh, I just saw a clip of that.
Yeah. So, what did you guys think of that? I thought that was crazy. That was pretty exciting for NXT, right? I mean,
What I didn't like was like Undertaker's last match was one of those cinema matches they had during the empty arena era. I always thought that he should have went out with the actual match.
I think he should.
Yeah.
He should.
we
actually
all
fight-
thought that.
Shouldn't he just fight Trick Williams? But he said he really can't. Like the way his body is right now, he can't take.
Oh no, yeah. The guy, the guy's rusted. He's absolutely
Yeah.
rusted for good.
Yeah, he basically said he could just come out and do like one choke slam or one move, but like he could still do that. But that's about it. Like he could make.
I mean, my only concern is that I hope he didn't split Trick Williams' super tight pants in half.
Oh man.
That's my only concern, because that poor guy coming out with those super tight pants, like how does he even breathe?
I don't know, man. Like it just how do his balls function? That's the real question,
Probably.
dude. If I had pants like that, I'd be like sore. My balls would be like, ouch. Like, oh no, please no.
Men could get yeast infections from
Oh
wearing.
my God, there'd be little circulation, like
yeah, I
seriously.
feel like I'm getting choked. Yeah, I'd be like, what are you doing to me? Like, I feel like I'm. Yeah, that would not feel good.
No circulation, might be a drop in testosterone even.
Oh man, yeah, but like, the Undertaker's awesome. They're
Legend.
also trying to bring the Undertaker back for Saudi Arabia, but he's probably just gonna choke slam someone, like. But still, they're bringing him back. I'm like, yep, I knew it.
They brought. Remember, they brought him. It was what was it? That him and Kane versus Shawn Michaels and Triple H, where it was kind of 4 people who were way
Oh no.
for one of the Saudi Arabia shows. Yep, just to have the big name power for Saudi Arabia.
Yeah,
even,
His shaved head and his wonky eye.
even for all the money in the world, they should have never let that match happen.
Yeah,
That had to have been the worst way for Shawn Michaels to come out of retirement. I'm sure he already erased that from his mind.
Yeah, he's like, oh man. I think they're trying to bring Shawn Michaels back for Saudi Arabia as well. I don't know if he's actually going to be in the ring or make an appearance, but they're trying to get all these big names to like, I guess, show up. You know, maybe their music hits, they do one move, who knows? But yeah, they're really
You know what I
trying.
always said? Like I always said, the best way for Shawn Michaels to come out of retirement was to put him in a legit match, not some nostalgia act. I would say like a legit match with somebody he's never been in the ring with, like AJ Styles.
That would be cool. See, I agree with that. I agree with
I
that.
thought you were gonna say have him have his final match against Marty Jannetty.
Marty Jannetty, the guy who's soon to have his leg amputated. No, how would that work?
No,
A one-legged Marty
what?
Jannetty. I don't think that would work.
If he gets some Saudi Arabia money, maybe he'll put on a prosthetic. You know.
I'm pretty sure Marty Jannetty could use the money. To be quite honest.
You're like, we'll make this work. The king is paid. Lots of gold coins.
Like a week or two ago, I saw the dark side of the ring they had. This story is way more pathetic than I thought it was.
Yeah, the guy definitely had some issues.
That guy had more issues than freaking Sports Illustrated. Oh my god, that guy's a mess.
But the thing with him is that he kind of caused a lot of them. Like he really could have been as big as Shawn was, but apparently the guy was too much of a screw up to make that happen.
Well, Al Snow was even saying it. He was like, "Yeah, Marty likes to blame other things, but he doesn't realize it's him."
Yeah, doesn't take any. Yeah, he doesn't take any accountability. Yeah.
Wait. Wasn't Al Snow the guy that carried around the mannequin head and he was like,
Yeah, the head.
Yeah.
What does everybody want?
Yeah, that guy was mental. He was like really psychotic, or at least his character was, but he was creepy. Yeah, and he was like acting all crazy. Like he was nuts. He used to freak me out, dude.
Oh, but that gimmick was so very over, though.
At one point,
no, that's why I loved it, though. I loved it because
very over. Like, do you remember those days when everyone had their own head in the crowd? They were all shaking it, man.
Yeah,
that gimmick.
Al Snow and Marty Jannetty were a tag team called the New Rockers. It was really bad.
Yeah, well, like
yeah, I remember that. He was called Leaf Cassidy, I think.
Yeah.
Well, Al Snow used to scare me back then because I really thought he was psychotic. Like it was
really. Oh,
yeah, I don't know why. Like the look in his face looked
he must have really pulled it off. The one character I always thought was creepy. You want to know who I always found creepy? I kind of found Gangrel creepy.
Dude, but I love Grant Grell because he was
cool though. He was cool, but being a kid at the time, of course, I found him creepy.
Dude, no, me too. I was a kid too. Like he was creepy, but I liked dark stuff back then, so I was into like dark stuff. So I thought he was cool, but he legit gave me chills. Oh,
but the one thing I'm pretty sure anyone would agree, it would also have to be Viscera. Who did not think Viscera was creepy?
Yeah, Viscera was hella creepy, dude.
How did someone that big and fat wrestle in what he wrestled in?
He should have.
Oh my god, he must have been sweating his balls off.
No, you can imagine how the dozens of opponents that he nearly killed felt.
Oh, remember he broke Undertaker's face open.
Yeah, that was his fault.
Yeah, he leg dropped Undertaker right on the face, broke his orbital bone.
He nearly paralyzed Kevin Nash too.
Yeah.
Jeez, this guy sounds like he's just destroying people.
Yeah, he was very unsafe. Yeah. Like there was a shoot interview that Kevin Nash did where it was SummerSlam '95, right? He was Diesel at the time facing Vis, who was King Mabel at the time for the title, and he gave him like a fair warning to not do that move he does on his opponents, where he has him laying on his chest and then he stands over him and kicks his legs out, and his ass would literally land on their back.
Ouch.
Doing like a seated senton. He warned him not to do it because Kevin Nash already had a bad back, but he did it anyway.
What the hell, dude?
Yeah, he told him not to do it, and he did it anyway. And he even like he didn't go into detail as to what he said to him once they went to the backstage, but you can imagine he did go off on him, like most certainly and very justifiably.
Yeah, I would imagine, dude. If you tell someone not to do it, it's like,
yeah.
Is that why they banned some moves? They banned the pile driver, but then all of a sudden, KO's doing it. Kevin Owens is doing it. It's like, yeah, this is a banned move, but it's back. Guess what?
Yeah, they must have had some sort of like agreement to that. Yeah.
Well, there
What's
was,
great-
I remember there was one where CM Punk did a pile driver to Cena, and supposedly Vince was really, really pissed off about it.
And not only that, it doesn't end right there with Vis. Like after the interaction with those two backstage, Kevin Nash also revealed that Vince was just about ready to fire Viscera.
Wow.
Yep, he was just about ready to fire him. He said that he gave him his papers, but no, Kevin Nash actually he actually prevented that from happening and told him to give him another chance. Good guy, by the way. I mean, the guy nearly paralyzes him, and he saves his job.
Honestly, bro, yeah. Yeah, it's like yeah, because I know Vince was very strict about them doing stuff the right way. That's one thing I do remember people talking about.
Yeah, with all the lawsuits he was facing, he obviously he needed the last thing he needed was another charge.
Yeah. Oh man.
Like, wasn't he already like up to his neck with lawsuits already, especially with the steroid scandal?
Yeah, the 90s was a bad time for Vince in court, yes.
Yeah, 80s and 90s was nuts.
I bet not just Vince, but also Hogan as well. How many times have they like crossed paths in a courtroom?
Well,
Yeah.
what was the other thing with Hogan? What was it with him in court?
I think he was also like very much involved with the steroid scandal because
Yeah.
I think he was the one that said that Vince was the guy that was supplying those.
Oh, he said that's what it was. He saved
Whoa.
Vince's ass in that trial because he said that Vince never provided him with it.
Oh, so that's what it was.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time he would lie.
You know what's crazy? You guys are talking about steroids. People think that The Rock is on steroids. Do you think he's on steroids, or does he really?
Yeah.
Or is it because he really does all those weights? Because I do see him lifting those heavy tires and stuff.
How is he bigger now than he ever was as a wrestler?
I don't know. Like after hearing how he was brought up and how strict his father was with workout methods, I doubt it. I think he's just very dedicated to his craft.
Yeah, because he says he wakes up at 4 or 5 in the morning and just starts working out. Like,
Yeah, the guy's just a gym rat.
yeah, he just did in the gym. Yeah.
Has anyone ever tried his energy drink? I heard he had his own brand of energy drink. I forgot what it was called, but I know it started with a Z.
Oh yeah, it was at 7-Eleven. He was promoting it. I have not tried it. I forget what it's called though.
I can't touch energy drinks anymore because I think
I can't either. No, it's too much of a rush.
well, it's not even that. It's I currently am dealing with colon cancer, and it spread to my liver, but my treatments cleared up the liver, and I honestly have a feeling that I was drinking Ghost, and I wasn't even drinking it for the energy. Like I was drinking it for the flavors. I was really loving the flavors of this stuff, and I was drinking. I think I was drinking too much of them. I think that might have. I don't know. I'm not going to say it's what gave me the cancer, but I'm sure it didn't help.
Yeah, it's not exactly. It's not exactly very beneficial for anything that's like long term.
No.
I mean, I used to drink Red Bull and I used to drink Monster Energy, like I would say periodically, but I stopped once I realized that it just triggers like anxiety.
Yeah, it makes your heart go fast. Like
Very much.
Yeah, like you remember, guys, when the Coke Energy was out? I think they took it off the shelves, but I remember I got it a couple times and I drank it, and it made my heart go really crazy, like boom, 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 boom. And then it stopped, and then I felt like Superman. I felt so strong, like so much energy. I was like, whoa, I feel like I want to, like, I don't know, go outside and walk around, do stuff. But I know it wasn't good for me just because the way it would make my heart. It was like an adrenaline rush. I was like, yeah,
You can imagine how people on drugs feel after that.
that's what I thought was scary about it, because I've never really done any hard drugs, so I just wonder like how they feel. Yeah, it must be some crazy stuff. Yeah,
It's literally that, with the energy drink, but like pretty much like 10 times the normal rate.
yeah. Nah, I don't want to feel that. If the energy drink did
No.
that, I feel
Yeah, it's
crazy.
not worth it.
I'm good on the ear feeling 10 times the craziness. Yeah. Captain Lava Snow, what's up, bro? Thanks for stopping by.
Hey, Captain Lava.
And he says he's going to start streaming soon. I'm going to do a podcast. It will be interesting. I'll keep you in the loop. All right, bro. Yeah, just let me know. I'll check you out. Maybe I could go on your show or you could come on here. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
But thanks for stopping by, bro. Yeah, this is awesome. I'm glad this first episode became a wrestling show. That's perfect. It's like I didn't even plan it. I thought I'm just going to do a show and see what happens.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing something similar. I did give some suggestions in the Discord. I said something about what would it be called? Weekly Wrestling with Wizards report.
Yeah, that would be cool. Oh yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, let me go back on.
Oh no, yeah, it was Wrestling with Wizards weekly report.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be awesome. Like, do like a rundown of what happened on Raw. The thing is, I want to go off on stuff. I get crazy. I get emotionally involved with the episodes, and I get pissed at Triple H. So then I go on these rants. But I think that would make it more entertaining, actually. I do go on.
Wait, did anyone see SmackDown tonight or Worlds Collide?
I saw clips of SmackDown. Isn't Brock Lesnar back? He was having some kind of segment with R-Truth. That's what I saw.
Oh yeah. I think you mean Ron Cena.
Ron Killings is driving. I don't know who's driving. If it's R-Truth, Ron Cena, or Ron Killings. But I guess Ron Cena was driving tonight.
Yeah, it looks like Ron Cena took the wheel as he was out there defending his big brother John.
His childhood hero.
And big brother. Apparently that guy's just going through. He's just going through phases every week. You want to say Al Snow was psychotic?
Dude, no, like R-Truth is a little crazy. I think it's an act though, but if he really believes those stuff,
Yeah.
It's a little psychotic.
Yeah. That's the reason why everybody loves the guy, because he's just hilarious.
So wait,
No, but I like when he gets violent though. When he gets serious, he's like, "I'm Ron Killings. You're not gonna tell me who I am. Who are you to tell me?" I like when he snaps and he goes crazy. I kind of like that. I wish he would do that more, where he goes like psychotic but like violent.
It's too bad it didn't last long.
But like,
Yeah, I
they made
wanted him to
cut
do
his
matches
braids-
under that psycho.
Yeah, they made him cut his braids off and say he's
Yeah.
now Ron Killings, and then they just put him back as R-Truth.
Yeah, they just like made him back into a comedy act.
They did
Yeah,
all that for
just
nothing.
because Cena went from heel to face, it's like no, they should have kept him. They should have kept him as Ron Killings, the hardcore guy, going against the good John Cena. That would have been nuts. Like he's like, I'm driving now.
Really dumb decisions.
I don't know. They wasted a lot of stuff. They wasted John Cena's heel turn. They wasted Ron Killings.
Yeah.
Like, what do they
Yeah,
do?
Cena's heel run has really been wasted. I really feel like it hadn't lived up to its potential enough.
Yeah, they should have had at the end him fight Final Boss. Think about it. Heel Cena versus the heel Final Boss. I mean, come on. They
Like-
could have done all kinds of crazy stuff with it. It's like they wasted a lot of. Although they're probably thinking, well, Rock's not coming back, so what's the point? You know?
Like, I'm just saying, like, they really should have held off his face turn at his very last match.
Yeah, that would have been crazy. 'Cause
Like
no
at
one
the
saw it.
at the very last moment, everything starts like coming back to him as to who he really was, and then he realizes like after that match, there's no coming back. So he didn't want to he didn't want to waste the adoration of the fans that pretty much made him who he is. That's when everything starts like coming back into fruition for the guy. I think it would have been perfect.
That would have been crazy. I would have loved that.
Yeah,
You know
he would want to go out the right way.
Man, yeah, because right now he's boring. I thought he was kind of like entertaining as the evil John Cena, kicking people in the balls and taking their titles away. And now I'm like, I don't know. It's like
I hate to say it, but I feel like the only time his heel run was entertaining was the very first night when he turned heel. It kind of went nowhere after that. Like all he was just a whiner.
Yeah, he'd come out and say, "It's because of you people that I did this and what you."
Yeah.
Right. He'd give like
You made me do this.
Yeah, he'd be like, it was like a 20-minute speech of how it's their fault. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, I know. And still coming up with the same gear too. They missed so many opportunities of really like
Right.
reinventing the guy.
What they could have had a new theme.
Yes, a new look too. Do you know how badass it would be to just have John Cena coming out with his trademark comb over? And I would say he could come out in something similar to what he wears in interviews. You know, like in a suit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Or even go
Hollywood
back.
Cena, yeah, just like Hollywood Hogan.
Yeah, like have Hollywood Cena. That would have been so cool.
You know what he needs to
Man.
do? He needs to come out dressed like Ernest, because that's what he fucking looks like now. He looks like the older Cena
Oh, yeah.
gets, the more earnesty he's starting to look.
I've seen those comparisons. Like they're very like on
Hey,
par.
Vern! Hey, Vern!
Hey Vern, you know what I mean?
Oh man, Cena, yeah, Cena's going.
Hey Vern, I
Yeah.
hope you're not drinking and driving. If you don't click it, you'll get that ticket.
Hey, Vern, never give up.
Hey, hustle, loyalty, and respect. Know what I mean? Did you guys ever used to watch the Ernest commercials? I mean,
Yeah,
back when he started off as a commercial.
Yeah.
I never knew he had
He was-
commercials.
yeah,
I know about the
Sprite, yeah,
movies.
Sprite, they used
Mhm.
to put in a bunch of different kinds of commercials, but I remember it was either Sprite or 7-Up. Where I remember him from.
No, I think it was actually Mountain Dew or Mellow Yellow. He went with the wrong choice. Mellow Yellow is disgusting. He should have chose Mountain Dew.
And then
Yeah,
there
Mountain
was
Dew's
a,
way better.
there was
Yeah.
Hell
a
yeah.
Saturday morning show. Hey Vern, it's Ernest.
Yeah, like the commercials is what really like pretty much kickstarted all. Like once they realized how popular the character was getting, they decided like, oh man, like this guy's really gonna be like a marketing. He's really gonna cause a marketing frenzy. Like we could make money off this character. So that's what kind of like blossomed into pretty much what became the movie franchise.
I
What? So that guy started off as a
2
commercial?
Ernest movies. Yep, Ernest started from the commercials. Yep.
I never
Yep.
knew that because the first time I saw him was in a movie. Then I saw like a bunch of movies. So like, oh, it's just this funny guy that does movies. I had no idea. I gotta go back and look up these commercials. See, I learned a lot of stuff.
Yeah, you got to look him up. Or if you want to go to my channel, I have like a whole documentary on the guy. It's called Ernest Goes to Hollywood.
Yeah, I'll check it out. That sounds good. Yeah, you have a lot of cool stuff in your channel, man. I like your channel. You don't just have like streams, but you also have clips and like other little things on there. I love it. It's like
Yeah, a lot of it's pretty much entertainment based.
yeah, you have a lot of entertaining stuff, bro. I like your channel. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go check it out. Yeah, I had no idea. See, I learned new stuff because you guys people tell me about there was stuff before Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, I'll give you a link to it in the Discord.
Okay. And there was like stuff before Razor Ramon, before he became Razor Ramon. It's like, man, I didn't know any of this. I never knew Ernest did commercials. See, it's all about learning new stuff, especially from back in the day. Now
Well,
have
all I know about
stuff
Razor
else.
Ramon before he was Razor Ramon, all I know about him is that he was just a guy with a mustache.
Yeah.
Actually, in between that and Razor Ramon, in WCW, it was like prototype Razor Ramon. He was the diamond.
Oh yeah.
The diamond stud.
He was teaming with Nash back then too.
And
Yeah.
DDP was their manager. Yep.
Yeah.
He had the greased back hair and the designer
And with the hook. With the hook still.
He
And
had
Kevin Nash was his partner. He was Vinny Vegas.
Vinny Vegas. Yep. And like he wasn't doing the fake Cuban accent though. He
No.
looked like Razor Ramon, but he wasn't doing
He
the
wasn't
Yeah.
doing the whole
the
Scarface
Scarface.
thing.
Yeah, he wasn't doing.
Yeah, I figured he was just, but that was so funny though. I loved it because he put his own twist on it.
Hey Chico. Hey Chico.
I
Like,
love it.
I'm actually glad they were able to like really see what this guy has the perfect image for compared to what they originally had planned for him. Like I heard that they were going to give him a G.I. Joe character when he signed with WWF.
What? That's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Because he was in the military before that, right?
but it would have been so unoriginal because that gimmick has already been used to death. I mean, Corporal Kirshner, Sergeant Slaughter. We did not
Yeah.
need another militia man there.
It's another soldier.
Enough soldiers.
I love Razor Ramon because I didn't even know he was doing Scarface until I watched Scarface later. I was like, oh, that's what that was. But like,
you share
yeah.
this, Wizard? These pictures of Scott Hall. I got it up.
Yeah, the guy. Yeah, the guy doesn't. The guy doesn't really kind of have that military affect.
Let me see.
Yeah. Here's
Oh,
Scott
so if
Yeah, you
you
see-
guys share stuff, I
WA.
could share it. That's crazy. I didn't know I could do that. Wow, this is
Look.
magical.
Look at this. Him and Kurt Hennig as the tag team. Him and Mr. Perfect were a tag team.
What?
Oh, I actually didn't know that either.
Yeah, I didn't know
they were
that, bro.
AWA tag team champ.
I was actually a big fan of both growing up.
I think
Yep.
he was.
Me
I think he
too.
was partners with Ted DiBiase, wasn't he?
Who?
Yeah, I think I
that
remember
was
him being in a.
Mike Rotundo.
I like
Oh, my-
Ted DiBiase.
Oh, I thought it was Ted DiBiase.
IRS when he was IRS.
Dude, IRS was crazy. That's another crazy character. He was like the Internal Revenue Service. He's like, you better
the
pay your
tax man.
taxes.
Yeah, this was them as they were a couple of white meat baby faces. Like this was their gimmick. They were just baby face guys.
Wow.
And then years later, they got their charisma and changed their characters.
Yeah, I like Razor Ramon, like that character. I wish he would have kept that longer, like just kept it. But I love that whole character. But you know, he kind of kept it as just before. It's just later when he was with Kevin Nash and them, he was just getting drunk in the ring. I kind of like that character too, when he was just
I
like drunk.
hated when they did that, man. Oh, I hate.
No, but they said he actually had a real drinking problem, so it was
he
being
did,
real.
but I didn't like that. And they did the same thing with Hawk in WWF around the same time. I hate because those are two of my all-time favorites, and then to see them throw their real-life problems into a storyline and make so light of it, I hated it. I hated what they did.
Yeah,
That's not stuff you should make light of, you know?
right. Because they were like they legit had alcoholism problems.
Yeah.
It wasn't just like, I get what you're saying. Yeah. If it was just like to be funny, it would have been funny. But like they actually said that was real. So
They made it into such long storylines. It's I don't know, man. It's
Yeah.
pretty freaking tasteless.
right, because Stone Cold drank, but I don't know if he even had like an actual drinking problem. I don't know if he did. I'm pretty sure he drank, but I don't know if he was like a straight up alcoholic.
Yeah, I never heard of him being like a straight up alcoholic.
Yeah, I don't think he was a straight up alcoholic, but he drank.
We're on the subject of Scott Hall and his alcoholism.
No, Stone Cold. We're talking with Stone Cold like an actual alcoholic. Or did he just play-
Oh, Stone Cold. Oh, of course he was. You thought that? You thought that was just a gimmick?
Right. I know that he drank in the hotel room a lot too. Yeah, that was just not,
Yeah, but his drinking in real life wasn't exactly as fun loving as his on air persona. Yeah, his drinking did kind of make him do some like terrible things in his real life situation.
Oh, okay. So
He wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't exactly handing out Stone Cold stunners, and getting the crowd all riled up.
But
Yeah.
Wizard was talking about when they decided in WCW to turn Scott Hall's alcoholism into a storyline, and they would have Scott Hall come into the ring with like a cup of beer.
Oh yeah, that was ridiculous.
Yeah,
I think that was just an insult to the guy because the guy was already dealing with that already.
it was. It really was. It was very tasteless. Very tasteless.
Well, I gotta show you guys some of the VHS copies I have of Razor Ramon, and I also have one of The Undertaker too. I have some Coliseum Video VHS copies of those.
wow, you have VHSs of Razor Ramon, dude.
Heck yeah, it's called Razor Ramon Oozing Machismo.
I have the
Wish I had
Stone
that.
Cold. I have the Stone Cold one on VHS. The Stone Cold said so. I have that.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing I used to love about Razor Ramon. When it comes to this industry, I'm the only real man. It was just like the stuff he would say. No one else said that, and no one said it like that. That's the only thing I don't like about some of the new wrestlers. They don't have that charisma. And Razor Ramon, he had that charisma, man. It's to this day I love his promos. His promos are so good. His in ring and also his theme song. His theme song is really cool. It was one of my favorite themes.
Man.
Yeah.
His
My-
theme song almost sounded like Stone Cold's theme song. Did anyone ever notice that?
But like slower.
Yes,
Not
it was
until
like
now.
a slowed down. Yes, it was kind of like a slowed down
Yeah.
Stone Cold theme song.
I love that theme song. I still play that when I wake up in the morning to get in the mood. You know, like I put on some put on some Razor Ramon, then you're gonna feel
You know,
like
it's such a chill tune.
yeah, chill tune. Like imagine playing that while you're walking down the street. It's like the
I
perfect
used to when
track.
Royal Rumble for the Super Nintendo.
Ooh.
When
That's
when you were
awesome.
scrolling through the guys you could choose, when you leave it on the character long enough, it starts playing their theme song. I used
That's
to like let it sit on Razor Ramon so I could hear his theme song.
I would totally do the same thing because that theme song's dude. That's awesome. You have the original VHS. That's a gem. I mean, Undertaker. Oh my God, that's the good stuff right there. Oh, dude.
Priceless gems is what these are.
Yeah, dude, that's priceless. That is so. Yeah, I wish I had those.
Well, I've got plenty more.
Yeah, those Coliseum tapes are awesome. That's how I got to see stuff like before I was born. I got to see like the Bruno Sammartino era and stuff like that.
Oh, awesome.
Yep, one of Bret the Hitman Hart.
Yeah, this is the good stuff right here.
It's honestly like walking through a time machine, I tell you.
Yeah, it's like walking through a time machine, but you have like really cool stuff right there. Yes, it is.
Him and Owen. They've had some of the most classic matches together. WrestleMania 10.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, that era was just so good. It's just you can't duplicate that. It's not gonna magically be the same anymore.
Want to see one of the funniest action figures you'll ever see? I got an Abdullah the Butcher action figure.
Oh, that's cool.
Look at his man titties.
Did it come with a fork?
And they gave him back titties too.
Oh God.
It really went into the detail on that one. They're
Yeah,
like,
they
yeah,
did
let's
it.
make it real life.
They did his scarred up head.
Oh, I wonder if it came with a fork.
It came with hepatitis.
Ugh. Try not to catch it while holding it.
I'll be right back, guys. I got to go get another drink, but I'm gonna leave this on. I'm just gonna mute my mic, but I'll be right back.
I got to head out, drunk wizard. So
Already? All right. well,
I just got something to eat, and I'm gonna end up going to sleep. It's almost 3:00 here.
Oh yeah, you guys are way over there in the East Coast. I remember that.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Well,
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad I got on a little bit earlier so you guys could hop on because I did remember that. I'm like, it's not good to hop on at 1 a.m. because they're probably like all sleeping over there. It's like when they're waking up.
Yeah, man. Cool talking with you, man.
Yeah, dude, that was cool, man.
Yeah, awesome.
We've been on each other's streams for a while, but like
Yeah.
this is cool that we finally got to actually like be on the same stream
Yeah.
or on my channel at least. So, well, I'll hop on your guys' stream if you guys ever want me to hop on your streams as well. You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. To get the Wrestling with Wizards weekly report going.
Yeah, we're gonna get that going. It's gonna be awesome. I don't think they're ready for it, but they better get ready.
All right, guys.
Yeah, no one's ready.
Yeah, I don't think they're ready, but either way, it's coming whether they like it or not. All right,
Good talking with
Slasher.
you guys.
Yeah, good talking to you, Slasher. Thank you so much for stopping by, my friend.
Yeah.
Have a good night. We'll talk again soon, and I'll go check out your show as well. And anytime, even if
Yeah,
I'm
you guys
just-
have a good night too. And Wizard, I'll send you a link to that Ernest
Later, guys.
documentary.
Yes, please do send me that after this. Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah, no problem, man. You have a good one.
All right, have a good one, my friend. This has been another episode, guys, of Drinking with the Wizard. Thank you to special guests, Lewis and Slasher. We talked a little wrestling tonight. We talked about a lot of different things, and Thank you for everyone in the chat that stopped by. Rob, Captain Lava, Snow, and everyone else. Oh, Crypto Coffee. Yes. Also, thank you to Crypto Coffee for stopping by and hopping on the mic. And thank you for Teddy for always trolling us. All right, guys. Well, this was a pretty fun first episode. Kind of wasn't planned, but that's how we do it. So look out for more of these very soon. We'll be talking wrestling. We'll be talking gaming, nostalgia, and other stuff. And I don't know. I might do a game stream after this, maybe. But it is kind of late. I know it's late for where everybody else is at. It's kind of late. But we had a good show, right? We had a good show, right? Unless anybody else wants to tap in. I might just stay on for a while, guys. But can I play music? How did you guys share the pictures and stuff? How do I share like music on here? I don't know. I'll have to test it off stream, like to learn how to do all that. But I want to say thank you to all you guys that stopped by. Thank you to everyone that joined the chat. That was fun. As I said, I'm probably going to do more of these. I need to get another drink, though. I'll be right back. But yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. How long have I been on? Oh, I've been on almost for 2 hours. Not that long. We stayed on for a couple hours. That was cool. That was a good conversation. We had some fun. We're trying to make this a fun community, guys, for you guys, where like people can like tap in and we can have some fun, chatting. And not just me playing games, but I will do the ones where I play games and talk as well. And you already know. But on top of that, we're also going to do gaming competitions. I forgot to tell the guys where they were here, but I'll tell them on Discord or on Facebook or on here. But I'll tell you guys right now, we're going to, down the line, maybe like in a couple months or starting next year, we're going to do where you could play against me in Street Fighter and you could win like $20 or something like that if you beat me, or whoever wins the competition, like best out of 5 or something, they win $20. We'll start with something small like that. But I want to do something like where we could have fun and you could win prizes or gift cards or something. So yeah, it's going to be lit. But I got to go take a piss and get a drink, but I'll be back. I'm going to probably keep this on for like a little bit. All right, guys, I'll be right back. All right, guys, and we are back. Sorry about that. I was taking a piss and getting another drink. I'm not even drunk. I've been drinking like these 10, 30% things. Probably because it just took so long to drink one and then drink another one. But maybe these are weak. Maybe it's because I ate so much food. I don't know. I'm just trying to justify why I suck. I mean, why I'm not drunk. I don't suck. I want to give special thanks to Lewis. Special thanks to Crypto Coffee and Slasher. Really cool dudes that I've known for a while. Good friends of mine. I consider them friends, even though we haven't met yet. But one day we got to do like a thing where we meet up like at an arcade or like some kind of bar. And like we just, I don't know, talk about stuff. Like, yeah. Like, you know, like I'm trying to make this a really cool community for retro gamers as well as people that like wrestling and nostalgia, old cartoons, TV shows. But even if you like some of the new stuff, like I like Wednesday Addams, the new one. Of course, that's based on like an old thing, the Addams Family. And then I like, you know, what's that other thing called? Cobra Kai, also based though on nostalgia, you know, based on what the hell is that called? You know what it's called? Karate Kid from the 80s. So like all that old school stuff does grab me. It reels me in, you know. It's like it's really cool. I haven't even checked my text messages for like ever because I was like charging my phone in the other room. But other than that, yeah, I like old school stuff. I like Wednesday Addams. I like scary stuff. Should I do like a late stream on here where we do like a talk show and people can like join? That'd be kind of cool. All I know is that I had a lot of fun with you guys tonight. This was a good night. I think wish I was a little more drunk, but I just got so into the conversation I didn't go get another drink. That's all good. That's when you know you're having fun when you really get into the conversation. The hell is this? People are invited me to their Facebook channel. What the hell is that? Like, it's not even a thing. So yeah, Drunk Wizard, first episode has been pretty successful. I loved it. But it wasn't just because it's like I'm like my show's that great. It's more like because you guys make the show. And that's what I want to do. I want to turn this more into like a radio show where we talk. Like, remember back in the day, radio talk, and you have people call in? But I mean, like right now, like, you know, it's more like a lot of my buddies, but then, you know, even like people from the audience, don't be shy. If you guys ever want to hop on, don't be shy. Even if it's just to come say what's up for a little while or say what you think about something, it's all good, man. You can come drink, have a drink with the wizard, drinking with the wizard. I'll also be on Lewis's channel doing some wrestling stuff, which is going to be cool. And yeah. Other than that, I feel like we had a great stream tonight. As you can see, I am the evil Ganon. No one even talked about my avatar. Well, you know, I guess it's not that important because it is the evil Ganon. Because I think back in the day, I had some weird name online. I was like Evil Wizard or Wicked Wizard. I forget what it was called. But I said it was a weird ass name. And then I changed it to some other wizard, like, and then it just say, screw it, Drunk Wizard. It's like what we're doing. It's like, you know, you change the stuff that you do as you go forward. But yeah, this is the Drunk Wizard talk show, guys. If you guys want to join, let me know. I'll send you the link. I don't know where everyone from Discord is at. Yeah, last night they were like, we want to do a group chat, blah, blah, blah. Now no one's here. I mean, you know, Lewis, of course, came on. But like Kenny and Yoko and Crypto Coffee did. Okay. Yeah, we had a couple people from Discord in here. And then we had Slasher. I gotta get Slasher on my Discord. I wish they had like private message thing on here, but I'll probably just post my Discord anyways on my page, and you guys can join it if you want. Yeah, so I think that's about it. I think that's gonna be about it for tonight. I might do another show. Man, my phone is ultra. I always charge my phone at night as if someone's gonna hit me up like all late night. Like, I used to like actually DM and like chat with people late night back in the day, but now it's like I mostly just only talk to people when I stream, which is awesome. We have great conversations. We do like fun podcasts, and But I feel we're gonna do even more and even better ones soon. Like this is good. I just feel like I wasn't like none of these are getting me faded. I think these are just like freaking coffee and there's like no actual alcohol. Yeah. So I hope other than that, I just wanted to see what's up with you guys. I hope everyone had a really good summer, a magical and fun summer. Mine was pretty good. Not as fun as I wanted it to be, but it was pretty good. This month is turning out to be pretty cool. I don't know. We'll see what's up. But other than that, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I really appreciate everyone that tuned in tonight, that came by and just hung out with the wizard. This is Drinking with the Wizard. You know, you could have a drink with me. I know you guys have watched me for a while playing video games and talking about stuff, but now we will be able to do something where we all get to talk and just vibe. And like I said, this is also open to the audience, as well as like, you know, people that are on my Facebook and Discord, of course. Oh, I didn't even post it on Discord. I mean, on Facebook. We'll do that next time. I only promoted it on here as far as people tapping in, you know, enjoying it on here and on Discord. But we will next time post it to Facebook. I'm an idiot and send it to some people, but this was a fun first episode. I gotta say, I did like it. I'm thinking of like doing like late night talk shows where people can call in. I want to bring it back to the vibe of the old school radio. You know, when like there'd be like a radio host and people would call in, but like this will be like with many different callers, which is cool. It makes it more fun. I'll definitely be checking out your guys' streams as well. And if you don't want me to join, I'll also join. Yeah, so everything is good now. What is going on? I don't know. What is today? Friday? Oh, it's Friday. It's almost gonna be Saturday. Saturday morning. The late night with Drunk Wizard. Yeah. What's everyone drinking tonight? I'm just drinking some of these what are they called? Espresso martinis. It's supposed to be 13%, but I had two of them and I don't really feel anything. Maybe I'm just immune to alcohol now. It's like to the point where it's point to the with the wizard. Can't even feel it anymore. You know, maybe. Or maybe I just ate too much. I think it's a combination. I ate too much, and then I didn't drink the last ones fast enough. I don't know. We're enjoying a few tonight. I got the AC on. The air is blowing in here. Yeah, we're chill. What are we doing now? It feels good. It feels good. Have you guys ever had these cut water espresso martinis? They're really good. Let me know in the chat. Let me know if you want to have a drink with me. Okay, this third one's kind of hitting me. Like I could tell it's strong, but it's not really hitting me. I don't know. The first two didn't hit me, guys. All right, so I want to thank everyone that tuned in. I know some of you guys live farther away. Whoa, who is this on Facebook? You get so distracted. You ever notice that when you're like doing stuff and you go on social media, you get really distracted by stuff? I noticed that. But when you're not on social media, you don't get distracted as bad. Like when I'm on here, I'm focused on the show and I'm having fun. I'm talking with you guys. Or like, you know, people tap in. And it's super fun, but I get distracted. But as soon as I'm like even watching something or I'm even streaming and I look at social media, I get really distracted. You ever notice that? I feel like social media is very distracting. Although I'm on social media a lot, which is it's super ironic. Hell of ironic, but it's all good. Let's have some fun. All right, guys. So I hope everyone's having a good Friday night. Saturday morning. You're here with the host Drunk Wizard, and subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. I don't know if you guys subscribed already, but yeah, trying to get more subscribers. But the main thing is I'm trying to just build a community of a lot of cool people that I've met, and gamers, WWE fans, nostalgia fans, and whatever the fandom that we have. And yeah, just connecting with other people that like the same kind of stuff. That's basically what I'm trying to do with this community, as well as just have fun. Mostly have fun, because when I started content creation and even streaming and all that, I just wanted to like make money, but like it became more like, man, I'm meeting a lot of cool people, I'm making new friends, we like the same stuff. It's like so cool to find that in this world. So to me, it's like really cool to even find uh that kind of stuff in this world, because you don't always find. Oh, thank you, we just hit 400 subscribers. Thank you, whoever subscribed. Thank you so much. Please subscribe, guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for the 400 subscribers. You guys rule, man. You guys definitely. Thank you for the likes too. I didn't know we were getting likes. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the views. You guys are awesome. We're gonna do more of these too. But don't be shy if you ever wanted to talk to me. I mean, you could talk to me on Discord too if you want to message me or call me on there or do a group call. We can do it. But even on here, if you ever wanted to be on the show, don't be shy. It's just we just having fun. I never try to make it like it's like you're on that we're doing some crazy show. I think it's like we're just like just having a lot of fun together, which I find really cool. Thank you guys for the other subscriber. Please subscribe some more. I mean, I'd love more subscribers if possible. But bottom line, we're having fun. Okay. I think the alcohol is like kicking in a little bit. Yeah, so how's everyone doing tonight? I hope everyone's doing good. The Wizards doing. I'm like, now this next one is kicking in. This other. See, now the alcohol is kicking in. Why wasn't it kicking in earlier when I was talking on here? Not like I need it to talk, but like maybe I shouldn't open this other one. Oh well. You only live once. You got to have fun while you're here. Oh, this espresso martini is very, very good. But it took like 3 of them to do anything because I ate such a big dinner. I kind of hate eating because eating just ruins it. Like last night, I couldn't even get buzzed. I drank a ton of beer, but I had like a big sandwich with my buddy. And then, I just couldn't really get buzzed after that. It was just so much. All that bread soaked it up. Like I love food, but like I like it after I drink. Like I like a little snack, right? So I'm not like on an empty stomach. But yeah. Oh, I think we had someone join the chat, but then they left. Not sure who that was. Well, sorry we missed you. Sorry we missed you. Well, I was gonna try to tap you in, but I'm not sure what happened with that. It's all right. Maybe next time. But as I was saying, you drink a beer and what was the word I was going to say? I don't know what the word is. Yeah, when you eat too much like bread or sandwiches and stuff and you drink beer, you don't get drunk, which sucks because that's what you're trying to do. Tonight, the same thing happened. I had a big dinner and I couldn't get buzzed. I'm barely getting buzzed now, but now it's almost time to go to sleep. So what's the point of being buzzed now? Like, not that I have a bedtime, but like I'm getting sleepy right now. I want to know a question for the audience, and you could tap in and let me know what you think. It's like, have you ever talked to bullfrogs in the middle of the night? Let me know. I'm going to text Kenny right now. I'm going to tell him that we're on here. If he doesn't get on here, If he gets on here, we'll talk. If not, he forever show he hold this piece. Welcome to the Drunk Wizard Show, the most electrifying show online, the most electrifying podcast in the universe. You know. So who's drunk tonight? Who's drunk on a Friday night? Oh yeah, we call it a Friday night, or should we call it Sunday? Not Sunday morning, Saturday morning, baby. Yeah. So let me know who's kind of drunk tonight. Let me know what you're doing, what you think. I'm just gonna see if Kenny wants to join, and then we'll try to get Yoko on here real quick for like a quick late night chat before I tap out. I know it's late. Man, this last one was really hitting the spot. Like what? I feel like the other ones just didn't kick in or something. Just like a few of these. It's just because, just don't eat too much before you drink, unless you're gonna like drink hard liquor or something. Then I'd say eat a lot and eat more, because then I'm drinking a little hard liquor though. But there's one question that I ask people. If you're my friend, I always have to ask you one question, and that's, you ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? And another thing I want to know about people tonight, I gotta ask the question: have you ever talked to bullfrogs in the middle of the night? But yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for rocking with us and stuff like that. What the hell's going on with my stuff? This is funny. I won't tell you guys what I'm laughing at. I'm gonna mute this for like a minute. But yeah, we're just gonna give a few minutes for Kenny and people to tap in. If they don't tap in, if you tap in, you tap in, and if not, forever hold your peace. We're gonna plan these better though. I'll probably let people know ahead of time, so we can get like a time where people can tap in. But I'm glad that people just joined. Crypto Coffee was tired. He still joined. Slasher joined. Everyone joined. Dude, yeah, that's so cool. I learned a lot of new stuff about Ernest being in commercials. And then I didn't know Razor Ramon had like a character before Razor Ramon, like on WWE. But I learned a lot of cool stuff because of you guys. That's the thing. That's the really cool. All right, guys. But yeah, thanks for you guys. Thank you to you guys for joining my stream, for joining my Discord. We're having a lot of fun. Please subscribe if this is your first time stopping by. Crypto Coffee, I love your Pac-Man, like, neon light. Where can I get one of those? I don't know. You're not here right now. I should have asked you while you were on air. I'm an idiot. I'm pretty sure I can ask you later where the hell I could get one, because they're so cool. Kenny, I see you on Discord and you're just pretending like you're not there, man. The wizard's trying to get a little pissed here. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I don't really get pissed off. When I get pissed off, I do get passionate about WWE and stuff like that. Certain things I do go off and then go on these rants like Alex Jones. I have done it. I will do it, but it's for entertainment value only. Although, yeah, sometimes I wish I was medically cleared to go handle some people in WWE that piss me off. But and I'm just talking about people that screw with Roman Reigns. Anyways, we're just screwing around. It's funny. We had like everyone in my stream last night, like Yoko and Kenny, and they all want to do group chat. And now I'm here, and they don't show up. But we had quite a bit of people, right? We had Crypto Coffee, we had Lewis, of course, and Slasher. So we had a good show. I'm gonna get off. I was just giving them a chance to hop on. They're always saying that I'm not on, that I'm not on Discord, that I'm selfish, that I only do solo streams, which I kind of do. But you know, people are just gonna be haters no matter what. So and much love to Crypto Coffee for hopping on, even though he was very, very tired. Cool dude, very cool dude. He's into like retro games, wrestling, coffee, crypto. I'm also into coffee. I was drinking espresso martinis. That was a good stream. I think we had a good stream. I think I'm barely getting into my element now when I'm like kind of buzzed. Usually I like to be this buzzed before I start. But as I screw it, let's just start it. Wow. Yeah, that is really cool. That Pac-Man like neon light, very cool. Thank you so much, Lewis. I thought we had a good stream. Yeah. Yeah, I think we had a really fun stream. That's the thing I always tell people when I collab or stream with people or I go on the stream. The one thing that we all have in common. The one thing that we always have in common when I go on people's streams or they come on mine is that we have a really good time. We have a fun vibe. We have a lot of fun. And that's like what with a lot of people I collab with or that we go on each other's streams. So it's a fun time. That's what I'm trying to do is build this fun community where we bring together all the retro streamers, the WWE people, the people that remember the 80s and 90s, early 2000s. And if people like stuff from this era, like I like Wednesday Adams, I'm not gonna lie, the new show on Netflix, not newish, not super new, but it's not that old. But like I still think it's cool. Yeah, we had a fun stream tonight. That was cool. I don't know where the hell Kenny or Yoko is at, but I'm starting to get pissed. I'm not getting pissed, but I mean, I'm just screwing with you guys. But like last night, everyone was in the chat and they all wanted to join. They wanted me to do group chat. It was later though. It was around this time though. It was like later, like now. I'm trying to tell Yoko. Yoko always wants to chat with me. He's one of my coolest friends, like one of my day ones, and I keep telling him, dude, just join the goddamn link. Just join the link, brother. It's all good. I mean, yeah, I understand people want to talk to me off air. We could do that too. It doesn't matter. But like I like to make this fun for YouTube and the community and like I don't know, I just want to make it fun. Right now I'm just ranting by myself. If someone watches this later, they'll see the insanity. Or I might clip some stuff that I'm saying on here. Oh, I might as well do my crazy voices. Can someone tell me what type of a world we live in? Where a man dressed up as a bat gets all on my press. Yeah, that's the question we have for tonight. Oh, guys, we just hit 401 subscribers. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you for stopping by. Hey, maybe we just stay on. Yoko, get the hell in here. Get on here now. What are you doing, bro? Get in here, bro. The show's popping. We're having fun. Hey, anybody want to join? Join the chat. He's like messaging me now, and he's always telling me he wants to like hop on, but he wants to hop on at like 1 a.m, but I'm gonna be asleep by then, especially as much as I'm drinking. Maybe we'll see. Dude, I wish I could have ordered like a large pizza right now. Maybe I should just tell Big Hoss to come in here, or my friend Sam Crow. I don't know. I just get all my buddies to join my chat. That's how we do it. I mean, not even my chat. My chat, yes, but also my microphone. Yoko, do you know how to use StreamYard, bro? Thank you for the subscribers, guys. Please subscribe, guys. If this is your first time stopping by, more podcast and more episodes coming soon. Yeah, I should just get on here and just stay on here forever, and then just like try to get some subs. Should I get some of my female friends in here? Maybe I should. I don't think any of them are awake. We should just like. I haven't talked to a lot of them. Oh, I think they're all asleep. I'm on Discord. They're all night night. Yeah, I just want to get different people to tap in and just join the stream and make it exciting. You know, I'm not even exciting, but just I don't know, have authentic vibes, right? That's what we need. But I'm Drunk Wizard, guys. I'm a crazy drunk guy that just plays video games and you know drinks beer and likes old school stuff. And yeah, but I like to talk about a lot of different stuff. You know, Kenny. Okay, I'm disappointed in you. I text you and I DM'd you, and you're not coming on. You know what it is? I think people just hop on when they're drunk, and I get it. Like I like to just like hop on podcasts and do my podcast when I'm super drunk, and that's what it is. But it's like I should have just been doing this like last night instead of doing the game stream, and you guys could have hopped on. But I'm an idiot. I don't. You know, the wizard, he doesn't do things correctly all the time, and that's the problem with the wizard. You know, he just does things. He doesn't have a plan. You know, the thing is, like, no one's really getting back to me tonight, like, even on my phone. What's going on? Tap in with the wizard. Tell me what's on your mind. Let's talk about some stuff. I'll tell you what's on my mind. I think about how wrestling is real and how Triple H is a goddamn liar. His little Unreal show is a bunch of crap. I don't believe in it. I think that wrestling is 100% real. And he is trying to ruin my happiness by telling me that shit is not real. I'm getting pissed here. Because I get emotionally involved when I see Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed beating up Roman Reigns. I get emotionally involved. If you're trying to ruin that for me, then I'm gonna go off on you. I don't care. You know, I think Triple H is on top of that, I'm mad at Triple H and Nick Khan. Is that his name, Nick Khan? Yeah, I'm pissed at them because they want to charge me $30 a month for WrestlePalooza when I don't even have $30 in my account right now. Yeah, that's the kind of evil the WWE has become. Yeah, you might as well. They just might as well just be part of the Illuminati at this point, which they probably are. I wouldn't be surprised. But that's besides the point. The point is, whether you're evil or not, you should not charge your fans $30 a month for some mid carders to main event. You know, you should be charging me like Thank you guys for hopping on the show with me. We actually got some subscribers, which is like freaking awesome. But I was trying to see if some of my buddies wanted to hop on. They're all being little punks right now. I will remember this day. Well, I will remember who did pop in tonight. We had Crypto Coffee Lewis, Slasher, which was epic. I think that was epic. That was a good lineup. What we had tonight was actually special. It was good. I'm glad that we got to have everyone tap in. So like, yeah, really cool dudes. All of these guys are really awesome dudes. Just really cool people, which I find to be some of the coolest people that I've met. So we were trying to get some people in here, but they're just like, no, we're not trying to be in the chat. I'm just gonna get my sister Queen in here. We're just getting a Queen on here and talking. Yeah, we should just. No one's up late that much, but everyone was up late last night. I think because everyone was drunk. Like they were all drunk, and they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna be drunk with the wizard." I think that's what it is. It's that everyone happened to be faded last night or something where they were party. I'm like party mode. Man, these drinks aren't really doing much to me. I think they could be doing a lot more to me, but they're not. Have you guys ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight? That's the question you got to ask yourself. Whoa, we've been on for like quite a bit. Guys, please subscribe if this is your first time stopping by. It's the Drunk Wizard Show. Yeah. And remember, I got to say this is like a lot easier than doing the gaming. Because the gaming, you got to focus on the game and then do this. But I still love the gaming streams. Don't get me wrong. Those are still going to happen. Because I kind of built my page and my channel on that. All right, guys. Well, let me know what is up with you guys. Wow, we gained a few subs tonight, which is freaking amazing. So I'm thinking we're gonna do more of these. Thank you for the likes, guys. Thank you for the great reaction. As far as the likes and the reactions and stuff, you guys are amazing for that. Thank you. Very cool. You guys are very awesome. We're gonna get a really lit stream on here where I promote it on Facebook, Discord, on here, of course. Guys, yeah, I was telling you about this Drinking with the Wizard show for a while, and it is lit. I think we get more lit when we come on a little earlier, which is even more lit. But hey, let's just keep getting lit. That's the thing. I think that's about it, guys. Unless we're gonna get Kenny and Yoko in here, which I don't know why the hell they're not in here. Yeah, let me call Yoko real quick. He'll probably pick up if I call him. This is pissing me off, though. I don't know where people are. Please subscribe, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. But please subscribe to The Wizard. Yeah, I should do like a ASMR, like relaxing vibe type of stream as well. But I don't know. That's a good idea. I probably should, but okay. So. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing, but it's okay. This is probably a sign that I should just get off the stream. I don't know why these 13% espresso martinis aren't getting me lit. Now I don't know why nobody's hitting me back. Is this a sign that I should just do some writing tonight or do some magic? It's probably the sign of that. Do you guys believe in achieving your dreams or reaching your dreams? What do you guys think of? Bro, I'm out here. He's asking me where. It's StreamYard, bro. Okay. Yeah, it's right here, bro. Yeah, let's stay on like a little bit longer. Although I'm probably not gonna be on that longer. But unless like we get Kenny or Yoko to tap in. I've been trying to tell them. I don't think my friend Yoko he knows how to use the StreamYard. You just gotta click it, bro. Are you on YouTube? I'm on YouTube. But you gotta click that link and then you could tap in through there. That's how you do it, bro. Oh, Kenny's sleeping. How are you sleeping right now? It's just a link to chat with me live on YouTube, bro. That's it. You can use any browser. Yeah. You can use any browser to chat with the wizard. And yeah. Who's drunk tonight though, besides me? Am I the only one? I should do these like long streams like I used to do back in the day. Those are the ones that really get lit. But like I should start earlier. I don't know. I used to like just get a bottle of brandy and then just like be on for like the longest and like do these little radio shows. Hey bro, if you join that link, you can be with live with me on YouTube. Just click it and then join. You could use any browser. I mean, I think I technically could call people on. I mean, I probably have to do it earlier, but I could technically call people on Discord and then just put it up to the microphone and you could still hear them. So I could probably technically do that on like a one-on-one basis. I mean, we might be able to do the whole like Discord thing, but I got to put up to the microphone. I don't know. Maybe we'll just try that. Probably not now because it's late. So I'm like, just tap into the thing, man. Because I'm trying to, but like maybe when I do my early shows, I could tell people just call me directly on Discord, and you could call in, be on with me for a while, and then like and then we'll like, yeah, end the call, like something like that. I don't know. We gotta do something cool though. I know I could probably take callers from Discord. I just got to put the thing to the mic. There's always a way to do stuff. Like you could do it low. I do the low budget thing. I'm like, yeah, how do you make this work in the Radio Shack style? Right? Who is drunk tonight? What's everyone drinking tonight? So if we could get Yoko on here for a few minutes, that'd be cool. Before I get off, I didn't want to get off before I told a couple of my buddies to get on the broadcast with me. But the thing is, I'm drinking these espresso martinis that are 30%. They're not really doing nothing to me. Unless I'm just immune to alcohol now. Maybe I am. I was going to save them for next week when I went to my friend's house to go to the carnival next week. But yeah. No, that's not happening. How do you guys feel tonight? Do you feel good? Happy Saturday morning from the Wizard, from Drunk Wizard. I'm just a drunk hippie. I like to drink alcohol and play video games and do these like little, I guess you could call it podcasts. I call them like group chats, but yeah, they're like, I guess podcasts, but it's always more fun with other people. because they know so much more than me. They introduce me to new stuff, new things that I didn't know about. So it's always like, it's always cool to explore new frontiers and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before. Okay, so I get it. A lot of you guys don't know how to use StreamYard. I'm starting to get pissed. Kenny's gonna piss me off. But he's probably drunk. I mean, he's probably not drunk tonight. He was like last night was the perfect thing. Yeah. People always complain. I'm just a solo streamer. And then the day that I open up the mic, they don't come in. But we did have a lot of good people on the mic. So that was kind of cool. How do I copy the link? That's my copy the link. Okay. All right, so that's gonna be it. I don't think we're gonna be able to get my homie Yoko in here, so I'm gonna leave. But let's see if we could call him. I don't know. Get in there now, bro. Otherwise, it's over. Well, if they come on, we'll do it. If not, we won't. Do you know where I wish I could go right now? Because it's late and I have the munchies. You know Jack in the Box? I haven't done like late night at Jack in the Box forever. Because I haven't really been out late night for a while. It's been a while since I've done that. This espresso martinis are pretty good. Yeah, they're pretty good. What did you guys think of Lady Gaga in Wednesday season 2 on Netflix? Just some random stuff. Let me know what you think. Be honest with me. If you want to come on the show to discuss it, I will give you the link. And you could tell me what you think of Lady Gaga. If not, then don't tell me. Yeah, I thought it was crazy. Busy Bones on Instagram right now. What's going on up in here? You're still awake, Busy? It's late over there. And where does he live? There's a couple people that are up. Why are you guys up so late? Why are some people up so late? And I'm just wondering. You know who we should get on here? We should get K Ice on here. I don't know if he's up, but I just tell him to get on for a little bit. I don't know. Yoko, you have 5 minutes to get your ass in here, bro. Kenny, I'm very disappointed. But it's okay. It's all right. You know what? Because we had a few people in here, and that was awesome. I knew it was gonna get lit. It's always just about having fun, because we can only fit 6 people. So it was me and 3 other people. That was already 4. We could only fit 2 more anyways, because I'm on the free version of this. I think if you get the paid version of StreamYard, you could get 10 people in here. But yeah, we're in here, guys. How's everyone doing tonight? Let me know in the chat. How are you feeling? Who's drinking tonight? Happy Saturday morning. You know what? I'm gonna react to stuff on YouTube that pisses me off. Okay, so I see this headline. It says illegal. Nintendo just made games illegal. Nintendo's starting to piss me off. You want to make games illegal? I'm gonna make your existence illegal. That's what I'm gonna make. Dumbasses, man. I think I should just go hardcore now since we're at the end of the show. Well, maybe not too hardcore. Well, let's talk about some hardcore stuff. So we're looking at stuff. Let's talk about what's on Drunk Wizard's like timeline on YouTube. Yeah. So we got special guest Necro on. Yeah, that's a good video. That's a good rapper from back in the day. I mean, he still raps, but he's a good rapper. Yeah, so they say that Nintendo's just made games illegal. What the hell is that? Dude, they better know the rule and shut their mouth. You're gonna make games illegal? Oh, yeah. Well, piracy will prevail, baby. Let's see what else is crazy. What's kind of crazy? I don't know. That was a pretty good video game thing. Who's hungry right now? I feel like a pizza. Well, you know what? No, they're not tapping in, so I'm gonna tap out. But guys, thank you for a great episode. Thank you for rocking with us. Yeah, all it takes to get me kind of pissed off is to look at social media and look at YouTube, and I get pissed off. Like they're trying to say that Nintendo has made games illegal. Good luck with that. Like, there's always going to be independent gamers, and we're only even going to go into underground gaming. Back to that, like I'll probably make games in my company, which I'm going to start making games and give them away for free. So yeah, you're going to make them illegal. Good luck with that, baby. Good luck when they're only being sold underground. Woo! Anyways, there's always a solution, man. It's like Kevin Flynn once said on that on Tron, right? There are no problems, only solutions. But yeah, guys, we're going on 3 hours on here, so I'm just gonna. It's not even that late, but trying to get a couple of my friends to tap in, but they're not tapping in. Please subscribe, though. This is your first time stopping by. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the episode with a couple of my buddies. We're gonna get them back on here because I know you guys loved it. Yeah, wrestling talk, nostalgia, gaming. Gonna do all kinds of stuff. I am the evil Ganon, the evil wizard. Well, drunk wizard. Maybe Ganon was drunk though. Technically, when you really think about it, maybe Ganon was the drunk wizard, but he drank a lot of magical potions. If you're wondering which Ganon this is that you see in my avatar, it is Ganon from the Zelda cartoon. If you remember that from the 80s, one of the greatest shows ever created by mankind. But this is the Late Show. Please subscribe, guys, if this is your first time stopping by. It's funny, I didn't even really promote the actual YouTube stream, but I promoted the StreamYard and we got subscribers. Can people subscribe from StreamYard? I don't even know how that works, but it's probably also because I came on a little bit earlier. That's why we got more stuff going on. I wasn't really even paying attention to the numbers because all I could see was the chat and, my co-host, or I guess co-host you could call him, but my special guest. Okay, let's just see if these guys are going to tap in. Let me just call Yoko. Let's see if he answers. You can maybe get him on the microphone. See what he does. Let's see if we can get him on a call. See if we can get Yoko to pick up. I don't know.
Hey, there's the gamer.
Hey, what's up, bro? You're live on the show with me.
Awesome. What's up, everybody? How you doing over there?
Yeah, I guess you didn't know how to use that link, so I was like, well, I'm just gonna call him directly. So everyone, this is my friend Yoko. I was trying to get him on the show, but I was like, well, if I call him, maybe I could just put him up to the microphone and like you could still hear him. So
Yeah, can y'all hear me over there?
yeah, you're coming through the mic.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so
Time to hang with the legend, right?
yeah, so this is a cool way I could still get callers on here if they don't know how to use the StreamYard system. I could just call directly and get you guys on here. So this is what we're doing. Yeah, we had a couple people in there, man, earlier, and then they left. And I was like, well, I gotta get Yoko in here before I leave because it's like, you know.
Yeah, I know, right? That's
Yeah.
how you hang out with you all the time, brother.
Oh yeah, people don't know. Yoko was one of my friends that was there from a day one when I was barely streaming on Facebook.
Yep. Me and him go back a long time talking about different video games. He keeps telling me he wants to play me the Street Fighter, and I keep saying, well, let's play. When do we lose it? Nothing but a lot of respect to one another to have fun. That's all.
Oh yeah. We'll definitely do the competition. I also want to do cash prizes and gift cards and stuff, even if it's like a $20 thing, but it'll make it fun for people if they can win. So yeah, guys. Right? Yeah, I was even thinking we could do a really good episode where we play me on Street Fighter, Super Street Fighter 2. Yeah, we're gonna play if you can beat me. I guess we'll do like 5 rounds or something. The best out of 5 or something, or best out of 10. Either way, it'll be like a good competition. And then yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But
we'll also
it
play Killer Instinct, you guys, and have some fun. You know, the old school Super Nintendo back when Rareware had it back in the classic days.
yeah,
man.
Rareware,
Just
bro.
fun.
No, here's the thing, brother. I think that you would kick my ass in Killer Instinct, but I do like Spinal. So
Yeah, of course. Now, most people button mash him from hell and they can turn into whatever they want. You know, it's not too bad. You know, it's pretty badass. You know, I like different characters to fluctuate. Not many people can turn into Idol either, but I know I still can to this day.
yeah, what about Yago and Orchid?
Yeah, Orchid, I've done pretty good. I've got an Ultra with a few times. I've even made Orchid flash them and make her their eyes pop out and explode and shit. It's crazy shit, but I haven't played it in a little while. You know, if anyone likes to play old school stuff of like Super Nintendo, regular Nintendo, Sega, and all that, invest in the Retron 5. You can play multiple games on the system.
Hell yeah.
And still be badass to play. Oh yeah, and what's
Bro, I need it.
HDMI.
Yeah, you hook it up to the big screen, right?
Yeah, you can put it on, like I said, because most TVs, they don't have RCA jacks, so you got to buy that little adapter. With the Retron 5, you can play your old school stuff, like I said, Sega, Super Nintendo, Game Boy Advance, Super Nintendo, PAL, all kinds of things. Just let me know if you guys want to know about it. You can find me on Discord or right here on YouTube. You know, if you want to write me, or just go to Facebook, Yoko Karama, you know, and look for the one that has the two. It's a couple in the picture, and you'll find me if you want to ask me questions about it. I can.
Yeah, guys, definitely follow my friend Yoko either on Facebook. He's also, if you ever see him on my YouTube, you can follow him on YouTube or on Discord. And I'm trying to get everyone on my Discord. I think some people know about you now because you're definitely in there on the Discord. But
Discord, it's under JX Unknown, but you'll see it says Star Fox 1993 because I'm a big Star Fox fanatic. You know, I like different games too, you guys. I don't know who's all here. If anyone wants to say hi just to show me what's going on, I'd probably have to push play on the live directly here to see it catch back up with the chat. But it's awesome to be here with you guys, especially hanging out with Wizard. You know,
yeah, bro, because me and you, we go way back. We're good friends. I mean, yeah, and I know, and people have been telling me, and you were telling me that I'm not around enough. I'm not there on Discord. I'm not here for chats. But that's why we're doing the show, Drinking with the Wizard, which is my friends join in, and people from the audience can join and be part of the show, be part of the fun. So it's not like I'm being selfish where like this is my microphone or this is my show. No, it is, but it's also that it's your show. It's the people's show.
Yeah. We also like to talk about old school wrestling days. You know, everybody knows
yeah.
good stuff. Not all the shit like it is now. AEW, I don't know that much of it. Not too bad, but it's still nothing compared to the original.
Yeah, bro. Like definitely, it's not as good as that. It's like no, bro, but we do got to do the wrestling show where we talk about all the old school stuff. That's gonna be cool.
Yeah, we'll go.
Whether
I
you
keep reminding you of things too, but you sometimes forget. You got things going on too. We all got things going on. But the main focus, we come together for one another. That's what it's all about, brother.
Yeah, I'm just crazy. I'm just crazy. I went into this phase where I wanted to. I guess I wanted to try to work hard on my Facebook and my YouTube, but I thought, yeah, working hard and trying to promote it and doing this every day, but then it's only because of the people that this really shines. It's not so much that the wizard
Because
does.
the viewer gets to talk to you instead of just typing all them. It's awesome too. Because we
Right.
can keep it going, and then you can have input from us to help give you more things and more insights. Like, because when we're typing, yeah, it's nice to see, but sometimes back and forth, it's also cool to do too. Because then we can be able to, join the show and make it more bigger for you and make it more popular for all of us, so we can keep growing the page with you, bro. Because we're in this together, man.
Right, we're having fun. That's what I'm trying to do is build like a community because I say, well, we all like retro. A lot of us like WWE stuff. We like old school TV shows and cartoons like Beetlejuice and movies. And so like I thought, yeah, you're just finding all the cool people online. That's what it is. Like you're
Of course, of course. If we can, we try to unite in real life to go to arcades again and bring that stuff back.
yeah, that's what I do want to do. I do want to try to do events where we all go to like an arcade or like a special like retro event, something like that. Like where I don't know,
Oh yeah.
like-minded people can actually meet and have like a hangout. Because I know it's not so easy to meet people that like retro games. Like if you talk to most of the regular society, they might be like, "No, I just like Call of Duty or I like Fortnite or like whatever," right? And so like, yeah, they're not gonna know what you're talking about if you're talking about Mega Man 4 or something. They're not gonna really know. So
Remember, everybody, we're the start of the generation that had whole games, none of this parts and pieces that you gotta buy DLC for. All right.
yeah, we had the real stuff, bro. We were like
Yes,
the
sir.
ones.
Still do.
Yeah, we were the
I've
one.
been rebuilding over years.
Yeah, we had the real stuff. This is Yoko on the microphone with me, guys. Even though you don't see him on the screen, his little picture with me, he's on the phone with me. So that's what we're gonna do. We're also gonna do like call-ins, like with some of my buddies and different people from Discord. Especially if they don't know how to use StreamYard, then that's fine. I could just call them. We get them on here, and we'll like have some fun. Yeah, because I was like, I gotta get you on the show before I get off. Because I was gonna get off. I was like, well, no, we gotta make you part of this episode 1.
Of course.
Yeah, like of some way I'm gonna, and I couldn't get you on here. You're like, I don't know how to use that. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'll just call you, and then you
Well,
could
bro,
just.
worst come to worst, we can have our phone number set up where we can get a certain go with second line and get us the special line that's directly for this to be in it, so you can call in. Nobody has to give out their phone numbers if they don't want to give out phone numbers. They can dial *67 when they dial if they're afraid to talk to people with the numbers. Just so you also know, everybody, I'm a suicide prevention counselor. I run a suicide page. If anyone wants to talk, needs to talk, we're here for you. It's not, and when we go there, my point is not talking about just death and suicide. It's mine to redirect you guys. I'm here, like if you look up on Facebook, look up suicide help period with the dot at the end of it, and you'll see me on there, VJ. Okay, that's who I am on there. Just come over there and you can talk to me. It's anonymous. I don't share anybody's stuff. We're here to build each other stronger so we can feel better in life and keep going. I know life is hectic and stressful, and that's what's all band together, and we can have a blast by playing video games too to unwind and get us away from all those dark depression days. Okay, everybody?
Yeah, bro, that is beautiful. That's awesome. That's very important. I love that, bro. I feel like men's mental health is something that we need to talk about because well, I don't know if you heard about, I don't know if you know about rap, but like Young Noble, he recently took his own life. And
That's pretty sad, I know.
That's crazy. Yeah, he used to rap with Tupac. He was part of the Outlaws. I knew about that Machiavelli. I was a big fan. And what's crazy is my friend, he texted me and a couple other friends on a group chat we have on our text on our phone. He said, I'm just after what happened with Young Noble, I know we haven't talked in a while. I'm just trying to do a mental health check. And yeah, that was cool of him. And I think that's also why I'm trying to do these shows is not so much a mental health check, but just so people have a place to come hang out and have a beer. Kind of like Cheers. Remember Cheers? That TV show?
Yeah, everybody knows your name, bro.
Yeah, so no one has to feel alone because like we don't really have places like Cheers anymore. Like well, kind of, but not really. But like like we can have it online. Like some people don't want to go to a bar, maybe they have anxiety or they're shy. So, but you can do it here, and it's like more relaxed, and but you can still have a beer, chill with us, talk about video games, talk about TV and movies, or just chill with us. And like that's what I'm.
You don't have to drink just to chill with us. You know, I'm not always a drinker either, but come on, you know, if we want to drink, we can. We can come over here with put our feet up without having to worry about someone's gonna say, "Hey, what the fuck, man? Come on, that's not cool." Like, you don't have to want someone getting buttered. Just we're here to enjoy bullshit and have some fun, man. Just enjoy life, because come on, life flashes us too freaking fast. Sorry for my language. If it offended anybody, I'm just saying it like it is, and I hope everybody can understand where I'm coming from. And I'm sure you guys have been through certain things in life, and you're trying to make the best of what you got. And we're just gotta come together and be strong. Because the more of us, like I said, the better will help.
Yeah, exactly, bro. That's what I've been trying to do, because I know people have been telling me, well, you just post on your page and you do your shows, but you're not very personal with anyone. You're just trying to do your thing. I'm like, yeah, kind of. I said, but like, you know what? If it wasn't for any of you being on my Facebook, my YouTube, or in my Discord, I wouldn't be anywhere. So I'm thinking, yeah, it was all, especially the day ones like you and Kenny and other. Yeah, like if it wasn't for you guys telling me, hey, man, I like your show, or keep going, maybe I would have quit. But maybe the whole mission was so to bring people together, to have
Of course,
a cool.
everybody has the right to be private. If they don't want to share their life, if they don't want to share their name, they don't have to. It's, you know, it's about feeling safe. We don't have to know each other's names. It's just about the mutual respect and the love for one another. You know, to be there, to be broness, to be sisters, to hang out. You don't have to be best friends. When I've seen people have the language barrier of not able to talk, to hear you and talk back and forth, of ASL, even people with different languages, as long as the respect is there, there's no boundaries. There's nothing to stop them until they can't do that. You know, and we're all capable of hanging out, and we got to make the effort. And if we want them to know, we'll tell them. If we don't, we don't. But everybody respects the boundary of who wants to know and who doesn't, because we just respect each other's privacy too. You know, that's how it works hand in hand.
Yeah, bro. That's what I love about our community. It's like fun, and like, yeah, dude. That's what I was even thinking the other day. I was like, yeah, I'm trying to bring everyone together from Facebook, from YouTube, from Discord, and just, I don't know, bring us all together. Like, I don't know. And Kenny tells me, oh yeah, you should be more on the group chats. And I remember we were talking about it last night, and I said, yeah. That's why I told you guys I was doing drinking with the Wizard tonight, and we had a few people stop by. We had Lewis and Crypto Coffee and Slasher, and I was like, "Whoa, no, but we gotta get Yoko on here." I was like, "We gotta get Yoko on here before it's over."
Of course. Don't forget, remember, when you do your stream and stuff, check out your videos, review your footage from people talking to you back and forth, so you can see things too about how things are going. You can hear from the audience, because they're not always able to talk. They can type, or they're sitting here listening, and just by listening to us, they do want to be a part of it. Like the reason, like me and Kenny told you last night, we got on Discord is because of you. We don't go on there just to have it. You told us to go to different platforms, so we chase you on different platforms to keep up with you, so we can hang out with you. That's
that's what I said. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's the whole point of it. And even if you guys don't know how to use StreamYard, I could do like a group call on Discord and leak it into here, and they could still hear all of us, which is kind of cool. So
when you're done, just share like you want to do, and we can be able to all see it later on to review it, let you see how it went. And then we can all come together. Like right now, mine is pause of the live video, but I don't see any new comments. You can see all that, but when I go through and push play, I'll have to rewind it back to see where people's writing to us too, because I know you can see it, but I don't see everything you do. That's why I said if we get on Discord, we can all be able to talk on there, take turns of talking, and be able to hear one another too. So
we could still do the Discord group chat. That's cool, bro. Like we could do that.
Yeah.
I don't want to always say like, oh, everything just has to be a show on YouTube or on Facebook or a live stream. We could just we could just chill on there if you guys want. Yeah, we could do that too. Where we just hang out and talk about stuff, and like, I don't know, like it's kind of like what I did tonight on YouTube, but it was a show, you know. But
nice.
But even if it's not a show, we could still talk like one-on-one off the air, me and you, or we can We can do like just a group chat, whatever you guys want to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to
So,
make it seem like,
no,
oh, I'm just doing my show and yeah, but I'm not talking to the people. Like I did think about that the other day. I was like, yeah, man, it seems like I'm so focused on trying to like do goals and stuff, but I'm thinking, yeah, you got to sit back and enjoy life. It's not just about, oh, I want to make my Facebook big or my YouTube big. It's more about, wait, but it's like we're just all here together. It's our show. It's not my show.
Yep.
It's not just my
Same
show.
thing, like when I went in my page with Wizard, like I tell everybody I meet, my page is worldwide.
Right.
I tell people, if you write me, all I ask is give me time to respond. You're not the only person I talk to, and I make time for everybody. Do I get paid to be on that suicide prevention page? No, I don't, everybody. I do it out of the kindness of my heart, and it's anonymous. I don't tell anybody's information. I don't share it. Like I said, I don't get paid to be there. The payment I get is you guys tell me thank you for being here. Thank you for giving me confidence in myself. Thank you for listening to me, or just thank you for letting me ramble, as they tell you. And I told them that's cool. They said, "Do I owe you anything?" I said, "No, you don't owe me nothing. I'm here to give you friendship and be there for you and listen to you and to let you know that what you share with me stays with me, and it's not going to go anywhere. As much
Yeah,
people
bro.
I see, I cannot." I'm not going to go on each individual person and just start sending people's messages out. That's not how it works. When they ask me to search somebody up, I can't search them. You have to bring them to me. Friends, family, loved ones, sisters, brothers, aunts, cousins, anybody. No matter the time of day, I always have time. Just give me time to reply. Give me time to see it. Wherever you write me, I know I'll always make an effort to be there as long as you give me patience.
Bro, you're a good person. That's so cool of you. I know you told me you were doing that for a while, and that's so cool of you.
Yeah. Been on there since 2014 because Kids Are Running. It only had 200 people, and I share all the time. I don't just post pictures. I don't post quotes like that. Like, I write things from my heart, and there's certain things, it's been posted on there of other people, but they're not there no more. It's just me, myself, and I that's running it. And there's nobody there to pester you when you ask, is this Jay? Yes, you'll find out that it is me. And I try to do everything I can to try to guide them, explain to them that, life is not super hard. But It does get hard, but we're here to make it easier, to relax you and help you get through this, because I know it's stressful. I know, and that's where we're trying to help balance it out so it's not so much stress for you. And you can play anything you want, send me anything you want, and if I start getting hate messages from people, I'll block them on site because I ain't gonna put up with their bullshit. Sorry, I know that people don't need to be making fun of people. Everybody's got things going on.
Yeah.
We all got to be considerate and be understanding, because if no one can be understanding, what do we got? Just a freaking mindless idiots if they want to be stupid with it. It's like, no, I gotta be respectful of everybody, and I don't judge them of what they look like or what they believe in. Everybody has beliefs, and I accept you all wholeheartedly with my arms open. If you, whatever you want to believe, if you say God is your Messiah or this is that, it's whatever you want. I'm not going to condemn you for it. I'm not going to tell you you're not welcome here. I'm going to always welcome you. Gamer, nerd, whatever you want to be, it's up to you. I can guide you what I believe in of myself. It's just up to you to follow if you want to continue that way. If you want to pray with me, I'll pray with you. If you don't, I'm not gonna force you to do anything, everybody.
Yeah, bro. You're a good man, bro. You're a good person for running that kind of page and just helping people.
Most definitely. I enjoy talking to my friends. I enjoy being there for people. And even if you're not my friend today, if you want to talk to me and start being my friend, no problem. I'm not gonna tell you you have to be my friend. I'll force you to do that. I've waited patiently many times over to be able to talk to you too, Wizard, because I want to let you know I am a genuine person. I am here. I know you got things going on. I know you have trust issues. It comes with like you told me. It's okay. You have every right to be iffy about people who you want to talk to directly or who you want to talk to off the air. You don't. It's up to you. I'm not gonna force you to talk to me, to play the game with me.
Oh yeah. No,
it's all up to you.
Yeah, bro, we could talk off the air. We could play some games, and that's why I started the show. I started it where people can call in, where people can also join the chat, join the show directly through the link. And also, I am going to start the gaming competitions. All the stuff I talked about, I'm finally doing it because I know it's just better to do it now. It's like I could always wait. I could always say, oh, I'm waiting until I get a certain amount of subscribers or I get to a certain goal. But no, let's just do it now, because that's what's gonna make it so awesome is that you guys are part of the journey and we're part of this journey together. We're just like I had a lot of people on the chat with me today and we just had fun. Like we weren't it wasn't like, oh, like I'm some big superstar and you're on the show with me. It's no, like we're just a bunch of people having fun. And I like, yeah, so I'm making the show more like that instead of it's just me on Facebook, it's me on here or wherever. It is like but like it's more like we're bringing people together. Like we're bringing a lot of cool people together, because a lot of people that I know, they also have shows, they do YouTube, they do streams. So they're also trying to do their thing as well. So like I never make it like, hey, it's just about me, like you know what I mean? So and also I do want to have that like open line, like you say, to help with men's mental health, because I feel like it's important. I feel like I see a lot of people on YouTube say that they feel alone and that there's no one out there. And I see all these videos and I watch them at night. I was like, that's crazy. There is people out here. I mean, I even tell people, like, if I go on my Discord or I go on YouTube and Facebook, there's a lot of friends that want to talk to me. I'm just an idiot that I choose to be isolated. Yeah, I even tell people, because there's people that tell me they really have no one to talk to. And I was like, I have people to talk to, but I'm just stupid. I just think like, oh, I'm going to just go watch movies or write poetry. Yeah, because what happens is I just get in my world where I write poetry and I write stories and I think about stuff and I read. So I get in my own little world sometimes. And I think, yeah, it's cool to do that. If you're a writer, if you're an artist, whatever, right? Or like, whatever you do, maybe you write music or you create art. And yeah, you do need your alone time, but I shouldn't just always be like that. And I was talking to one of my friends the other day. I was hanging out. I was like, yeah, I said, a lot of people have told me that online. Kenny told me that I'm very isolated. And I was like, yeah, you make a good point. Maybe I need to work on that. Sometimes there's like a friend that needs to tell you, like, why are you so like
the reason why you do that, because you've had bad experiences of the past and you're kind of a little iffy. It's okay.
Right. Maybe it's because I'm used to losing. Yeah, maybe it's because I'm like used to losing people and losing friends. So I think, well, if I just stay alone, who can I lose if I'm always alone? Right. So it's like,
bro, I know. That's why we do it. Because that's the only one that understands. I know.
Yeah, sometimes we think, oh, we're just protecting ourselves. Like, well, if I am not around no one, I can't be disappointed. But yeah, it's all in our head, though. All these thoughts are just in our head. It comes with like all these things we think about. It's like, and I was talking to my friend about this the other day. We were hanging out in person, and I was telling them, yeah, do you think I'm isolated? Because people online think I'm isolated. He's like, yeah, sometimes you kind of are. You don't reply to text, or like I have to force you to get out of the house. And even Kenny's like, I have to force you to get. Yeah. He like, and then Kenny was like, I have to force you to get on a Discord call. And I was thinking, yeah, maybe they have a point. As long as it is your friends that gotta point it out, because like you don't, like me as a person, I might not notice it. I mean, I might think, well, at least I go live and I chat on people there, or I go on Facebook and I comment, right? And I'll say, oh, I go on Facebook and I comment with people, but it's not the same as like a personal call or hanging out in person. It's more.
You for your phone number to talk to you, that come on, I know it's a little shaky, like talking to somebody new, because you don't know what they're about, what's going on, what's their intentions, and let people prove themselves to you, though, brother.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, and I always say like I'm not. And I was telling Kenny, and I told my other friend that I hang out with in person. Yeah, I'm trying not to be so isolated. I know sometimes people will think I'm like a selfish asshole or like a weird person that's like really weird and creepy. I kind of am. That is part of my persona, but I'm trying not to be like that all the time. Like so I told people, yeah, because I was used to always like
When people tell us what, like, through life, like, they bullied us, we fear that we're going to get bullied again now, because how much we were picked on because of things we liked then, and we think they're going to do it still to this day. Like, we have that fear. I know, bro. Remember, fear is face everything and rise, or fear everything and run.
Yeah, something like that. We have memes and shenanigans in the chat. What's up, bro? Yeah, we're just here talking to my friend Yoko, talking about life a little bit, talking about mental health a little bit. We kind of went to some other topics, which are good topics. Which I would say it kind of happened because I said that I started the show so people could join the show and just chat, have a like cool chats, and we could hang out, which is kind of cool. And now I know that with Discord I could get callers, which I could probably So that's really cool.
Of course, worst come to worst, you can always get on Instagram and start doing a live video, and then nominate 4 people to be with you or 3 people to come chill with you, and then you fluctuate when you're talking to people, and we can all watch the chat and chill together. Oh
Yeah. Instagram also works for that. Yeah, they do have like the multi-chat thing. Like they have I could also do it on YouTube with StreamYard. That's why I sent you that link. But with those links, Yoko, you just click it and it'll tell you like make a name, and then you could just join. And then you don't have to put your camera on or anything. You could just put like a picture and then like that's what we usually do, just go audio. But
of course. Well, me, I'm not afraid. If you want to see who I am, I have no problem with that. If anyone wants to see me directly, they ain't missing much. But if they want to see me, who's behind me, like when I talk to people, I usually send them a picture of myself. Say, this is who I am. They said, are you a robot? I say, oh yeah, beep beep boop boop. Come on, man. I give them a reality check. Like, yeah, I am a real person. I don't just post on here and send random quotes, because there's a lot of scammers out there that just post things on Facebook and all that shit just to get views and to get money. It's like, dude, I'm not here for the money like that. I don't get paid nothing to be around people like that. I don't know. I'm not worried about money to rule my heart like that. I'm here for the people, like I tell everybody. I'm here for you. If you need me here to sit and talk on the phone, whatever, just let me know. My phone number is directly on the website, like I told you, suicide help, period, with the period at the end. Suicide help, or period, whatever. Just easy for you to remember, but go on Facebook. You'll see it has over, last I knew, 250,000 likes, unless it's over 245,000. It was run by kids that didn't know what they were doing. Since they disappeared, I kicked them off of it and couldn't control of running the whole page myself, because they don't have time and just other excuses.
It's like these guys don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what Rob is saying in the chat. He's saying some stuff, but thank you, Rob, for the comment. Thank you to Memes and Shenanigans. Thank you for tuning in, guys. I think that's gonna be it for the broadcast, guys. But I'm probably gonna still be talking to Yoko after this, guys. But look out for him again on my show. We'll probably be talking WWE together on here, as well as what else are we gonna talk? What else are we gonna talk about? We're gonna talk about WWE. We're gonna talk about gaming, probably life and stuff like that. But thank you guys for tuning in. Please subscribe if this is your first time stopping by, and we will see you next episode, guys. I think. Oh crap! I've been on for like 3 hours. That doesn't matter. That's a good stream. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe. Look out for more people on the chat with me, and yeah, Yoko will come back too under some.
You guys want to talk to me too? Just know I'm here. We talk about anything you want. No judgment free. Okay, just come and have fun and bullshit and talk about whatever you want. It don't necessarily have to be about mental health or anything. Just come and have fun. Let's get away from reality, from the world, and just unwind for you for a change.
Yeah, guys, you can follow Yoko there on Discord. He's on my Discord. So if you guys are on my Discord, you probably know about him already. But if not, then you can follow his or add him as well. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to take a piss and take a break, but I'm going to stay on the call with Yoko. But other than that, thank you guys so much for the support tonight. We had a good stream. Wow, 3 hours. That's crazy. It doesn't even feel like 3 hours. It feels like only 30 minutes because we've been having fun. That's the point of it.
Just live a fist, all right? You don't need to carry that shit with you to hell now.
Right. Yeah, exactly. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I'm going to end the stream, but I'm not going to end the call. But yeah, good night, everyone. Please subscribe and also follow Yoko or add him on Discord. Thank you, guys, and good night.